this is gonna be in the same one, you know.
Yeah.
We're having so many issues with Cuphead, or just today with streaming. So strange. So very, very strange. We're having so many issues with Cuphead. Well, we're back, Felipe. How do you feel?
I feel great.
So what happens if I beat these? Do I get something special or is it just achievement shit?
I think it's just achievement stuff.
That sure didn't make the fight easier. You lied to me.
Does it make it easier? Nope, not at all. I didn't say anything about how if it made it easier or not. I just said just do this.
You lied to me. Whoa.
I'm sorry that I lied to you, except I'm not.
You should have just told me what it do, so I could have just not done it.
Well, so you can
I
experience.
might have won, Felipe. You bastard.
Oh, for the heckin' the root pack or whatever. Do you remember the opera lady's umbrella and how it keeps chasing you at the end of her thing?
Yeah.
That's basically what the secret thing is for that level.
That sucks.
Oh, it's annoying.
I mean, I wish I
With the
could
power
skip
of
that.
God.
Like, if it didn't make that one part so hard, I would just stayed small. But it makes it too hard, Felipe. I'm not epic
Sorry,
enough,
except
okay?
I'm not. I'm sorry, but it was just too good. Too good of a
Fucking
chance.
die! Okay, so now that I actually have a part of the screen I can be on. Oh! Nope. This is your fault, Felipe. We could have beat him.
It was just, it was just too good of a chance. I'm sorry, except I'm not.
Oh, fuck. Alright, retry. Third time's a charm. Here we go. I hate this. Look at that. He's a genie. Why doesn't he just wish that? Oh, I wish I didn't sell my soul to the devil.
Because genies are gonna be like, oh, well, you didn't wish for just, whatever. Genies are
That's only
tricksters.
fucking like terrible genies. Also,
Do
I
you
never.
think this one's a good genie?
Yeah? Well, no, because he's
No.
too stupid apparently. Because if he was smart, he would have realized, wait a minute, I'm a fucking genie. Literally infinite cosmic power. Itty bitty living space.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, fuck it. Also, I didn't notice this guy. He hit for his shoes, he's got lamps.
Oh.
Did you not notice that either?
I did not. But it's pretty cool.
It is pretty neat. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Bitch! You know what would have made this game infinitely more interesting?
What?
If there was like a secret, like a certain frame that you could hit them on with a big explosion and it would just kill them instantly.
That would make it funny. But I think it would make it too easy.
Yeah, well, like well, it's a frame, so you got to be like frame perfect. Why a sarcophagus? He's not a mummy.
He's not, but you know, it's Egypt. There's a pyramid in the middle, so might as well. You
Felipe.
should become small.
No!
I was surprised for you. Just small.
Fine. I think I missed my chance. Yeah.
It basically skips a stage for you.
No! This sucks. Yeah, but then the next one is so hard, Felipe. Ugh. Ugh. I say ugh. Why the cats, bro? Felipe,
Yes.
cats are evil. I'm sorry.
No.
They are evil.
No.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No. No.
Have you
You're
ever seen
evil.
that comic where all cats go to hell, but not because they're getting punished, because they like to watch the other people suffer?
That's funny, but it's really funny.
Yeah. What am I shooting, by the way? Any idea?
I do not. Peas. You're shooting little tiny black peas.
That they're not black, first off. Alright, I'll be small one more time.
Listen, I can't tell. Again, this whole thing is pixelated as hell.
Oh, did I miss it again? No, I got it. Son of a bitch. It's too hard, Felipe. I'm sorry. He's just in the way. I have nowhere to go on screen. You still there, or did your Discord do the thing?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm very disappointed.
Why?
Couldn't do the thing.
It's too hard. There's nowhere to go on screen.
I think someone's just a bitch.
I think you should play this fucking game and do them all. Go pacifist run.
I'll do it.
Will you?
That's what I kind of been doing for a little while. I beat the first area and 13 deaths, so
And a pacifist run?
I can do it. I don't. Pacifist runs are.
Do it. Do it. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, douchebag. Oh. Do you think all genies are douchebags or just this one?
This one. Well, most
Why?
actually. They just have that douchebaggy look.
He sure
Like
does.
if they're norm, they have that heckin' douchebag beard as well.
Is that a douchebag beard?
I think so.
Oh, you bastard. One more time. I'll try being small one more time when I'm at 1 health, so it's fair. Right? That's fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
Nope, can't do it.
Aw.
I'm very tired of the genie, and I've only fought him like 6 times. I will not take damage in the first part. I refuse.
'Cause I'm not a bitch.
Oh, that came off screen. That's not fair. I wonder, does Miss Chalice get a plane or no?
I would think so. It'd be weird if she didn't.
How does that work, though? Because she can't parry.
Maybe there's an exception to it?
You should not take damage for running into a wall.
But you're running into the wall at like high speeds, high airplane speeds.
Who gives a shit? This is not high airplane. That came off screen, not fair. This is not high airplane shit. I can literally stop the plane if I want to.
What do you mean?
Because Bugs Bunny. I'm getting pissed, Felipe. I
The
want to
Sheenie's
fucking
taking it
break
out of
this
you.
guy's teeth with a hammer. Just cause him irreparable pain for no reason.
Oh.
Like, I think I hate him more than I've hated anybody in a video game. Oh my
Really?
god. Yeah. He's a bad design, he's stupid looking, all of his abilities are dumb, and he's retarded. It's getting to me, man.
I can tell. I can tell
He's just
very
a
much
big
so.
orange whatever the fuck he is. I'm gonna try the small thing again, because it skips that one. I've already fucked up! Because I forgot about his mind blam. No! His mind blam! Does he still have much health within the puppet stage if you don't kill the puppet?
I don't know. I'm sorry, but I don't have that information. Oh, no, Taylor.
What?
Nothing.
Shut up. I'm
I
done
saw
with
that
this.
hit.
Fuck these cats, especially when they come off screen like that. Cats are evil. You cannot convince me that cats are not evil.
I stopped trying to. Why do you want me to convince you?
I'm not. I'm trying to convince you that they are.
They aren't though.
They are. Give
I
me
think you're
one
just
reason why they're
stinky.
not.
They're cute. They're kind.
Oh,
They're silly.
oh,
They're
because something's
adorable.
cute, it's not evil.
It's not evil.
That's not
They're
true
innocent.
at all.
Give me one reason they are evil.
They plot your demise.
Do you have proof for that?
Yes. You
Can
know
you
when they're
show me that
rubbing up
proof?
against you
Yeah.
and twirling around your legs? That's them trying to trip you.
Uh huh.
Yes. You're nothing but a plaything to them, Felipe. Wake up.
That's still not solid enough proof for me, sir.
It's all the proof you need.
But it isn't though.
You are a cat person. Just can't be reasoned with. You've already far too gone. You don't see fucking dogs putting up statues of themselves everywhere, do you?
The cats didn't put up statues for themselves either.
Look at Egypt, my guy.
Was that the cats though?
Yep.
It wasn't.
Prove to me that there wasn't.
Prove to me that they were.
Look at the statues.
They're statues of cats, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yep. Why aren't there statues of other animals?
There were statues of dogs in Egypt
Where?
too. In their temples.
Where? You mean the dog-headed
In their
humans that worship the cats? Crazy.
Not just the dog-headed humans.
Where's the big where's the big Egyptian dog statue, Felipe?
I can't tell you, but
Yeah, you can't
there
tell
probably
me
is one.
because it doesn't exist.
Tell me which. Then tell me where the big cat statues are. Then specifically,
look at the
name
big-
places. Name the temple.
Egypt.
You can't just give me. You can't just give me general. You can't
I
just give me
can
general
because
spot.
it's the
You gotta
famous
be like.
one.
If it is the famous one, then you should know the name of it,
The
shouldn't you?
Sphinx.
That's not a cat.
That is a cat.
That's a sphinx.
That's a
That is
cat.
not a cat. That's a
A
sphinx.
sphinx
That
is a
not
cat.
a cat.
Yes, it is.
A sphinx is not a cat.
It's part cat.
But it's not a cat.
It is a cat.
It is not
It's
a
like
cat.
saying a lion isn't a cat.
That's not true.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Are you saying a lion isn't a cat, Felipe?
And you're saying no, because sphinx aren't cats.
What are they?
The head of a human, body of a lion,
And the body of
wings
what?
a falcon,
Oh, the body of what, Felipe?
a lion.
That
doesn't mean it's a cat,
big cat?
though.
It's a big cat.
Wait, okay, so you're gonna tell me you're gonna look at a chimera and be like, it's a scorpion because it has a scorpion tail. It's just a scorpion.
No, the main
That's not
part
how
of
that
it
works.
is cat.
That is not.
You
That is not how that
don't fucking look at a human with a robot and be like, oh my god, that guy's a robot because he has a robotic arm. You look at the main part of the thing, and that's what it is. And the fucking chimera is a lion.
Yeah, that is a human, and the chimera is just a chimera. It's not just cat. It's a chimera.
But it
a
is
sphinx
cat.
isn't just a cat. It's a sphinx.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're fucking
Uh,
white, purebred Persian, fucking retard. I don't know what cat breeds are. It's just cat to me, bro. The breed is cat, orange. It's an orange cat. Anyways, a sphinx is a cat, Felipe. It just has a head
It's
of a
not
human,
It's not a cat. It's a sphinx.
which is part cat.
That doesn't mean it's a cat.
It is a cat.
It's not a cat.
Yes,
Just
it
because,
is.
Okay, so if a human has DNA of a cat, does that make it a cat then? No.
Does it? Yeah, kind of. It's half cat.
It doesn't. But it's not a cat though. It would be half cat, half human. It would be some other
Yeah,
creature,
but that
not
doesn't
just cat. It's
that
not
doesn't
just
deny
cat, 'cause
that
that's
it's
not how
not a
that
cat.
works. That's not how that works.
But that's not. You can't deny its
Okay,
cat-like
so, okay,
nature.
so what? So it's a cat-like feature, but that doesn't mean it's a cat, does it?
Well, does it have cat
okay,
DNA?
so if a sphinx is just a cat, then why don't we just call it a cat instead of a sphinx?
Well, why don't we call a fucking cat a cat, but instead it's like a fucking
I
white
think you're just
Persian
stupid and
Manx?
want to try to win this argument. With
No, I'm
stupid
being
logic.
serious.
You're not being serious.
Dude,
You're arguing in bad faith,
it's
sir.
Sphinx is just another breed of cat.
It's
Like-
not a breed
like
of
we don't
cat,
need-
it's a
we don't need
sphinx.
fucking-
It's a
we don't need
sphinx.
fucking
It's not a
huskies and
cat,
pugs. They're
it's
all
just a
dogs.
sphinx.
What breed of dog is
They're all
that? That's a
dogs.
dog.
They're a breed of dogs. They have just dog DNA, so they're dogs.
Yeah.
You don't see a dog with a cat body and be like, it's cat.
Well, how much cat is it
It would
compared to
just be-
dog? Because then that differs.
It would just be an amalgamation of cat and dog, which would have its own separate name.
Yeah, cat dog. I've seen the show.
Cat dog, which is fine. Which makes, that would be a different creature altogether then. It wouldn't just be cat.
It's cat.
It's not cat.
It doesn't change
You're
the
just
fact that it's
stupid.
not a cat, Felipe. It's just a different type of cat.
It's not a different type of cat. That would be like saying the Minotaur is a different type of bull.
It is a
It's a
different
different
type of.
creature
Well,
altogether.
no. See,
It's
the
a different
Minotaur is
creature
more human than
altogether.
the Minotaur is more human than bull. So he's a guy with a bull head.
It's a Minotaur, not just a human, not just a bull. It's a Minotaur.
But he's a
half
guy
human,
though.
half
He's
bull.
straight up just a guy with a bull head. That's what he is. That's what the Minotaur. Unless you're talking about the one where it's not a human body and it's more just like all fur, bull, muscle, shit like that, hooves. Then I would say
just
he
a
is more
furry.
bull than man. Yeah, he's just a furry.
Just a furry.
Are we talking about the furry bull, or are we talking about the bull with that has a bull head and then a man body?
We're talking in general Minotaurs.
I don't know what general minotaurs are actually, because I don't think I've ever like thought about it. Is it?
Just in general, any Minotaur you can think of, including the furry one and the general and the
well, yeah,
other
but
one,
like, what is
whatever
he
you
more?
said.
Does he have human skin, but then just a
We're
bull
talking
head?
about all Minotaurs
Okay,
in
what
any
about him?
circumstance. They would just be Minotaurs, not, you know.
But I
Not-
mean,
I don't have a budget
it's like
for that.
it's like another. It's just another like race of human, isn't it?
With your logic, you could be like, well, everybody's just the same thing. We're
They
all
are
part
this.
of the same
Okay,
creature
first
that
off,
kind of
we
talked
are
out-
the same
walked out
thing,
of
Felipe.
fish.
We're all humans. It
I'm
doesn't matter
talking about
what
all
different kinds of
creatures.
genetics.
I'm talking about all creatures on the world, in the world. Fish, birds,
Okay, Felipe.
reptiles.
A Sphinx, like, oh, God. Okay, so what you're saying is that a Sphinx is not a cat because it has other DNA in it, correct?
Because
Therefore, making
I'm not
it a
saying-
different thing.
I'm saying with the Sphinx is that it's an amalgamation of different things that make it characteristically different from just a cat. You can't really just call it a cat because it really isn't a cat.
It is though. It's a cat. It's a big cat with a human face, which means I can legally
It's
have
not-
sex with it. No, I'm kidding. 'Cause it can give consent, so it's okay.
It's okay.
Anyways,
I can touch it.
continue with your thought.
I can touch the cat lady.
I can touch the cat
Oh,
lady.
that was it. You
What
were
was
just
it?
like, I can have sex with it.
No, that was not. That's not the point. I mean, sure, I could,
Well, you
but
interrupted. You interrupted me with that, and I was done with it, and you're like, hey.
all right, I'm sorry. Continue.
Because it's characteristically different from a cat, so it's not a cat.
What if a cat
It's a
acts
Sphinx.
like a dog then? Like, because, like, that doesn't make it a dog. It's still a cat.
It's not just It's not just psychological differences or characteristic differences. It's everything about the Sphinx. It's not. It's not a human-headed thing acting like a cat. It's a Sphinx acting like a Sphinx.
It's acting like a sphinx, yes, but it has cat DNA in it.
That doesn't mean it's a cat, though, does it?
Felipe, when you ask somebody what their breed of cat is, do they give you the full breed and history, or do they just say that's a brown cat?
That's irrelevant because we're talking about a Sphinx, not a cat.
What kind of cat do you have? I got that's a cat with a human head.
That's irrelevant because we're talking about a Sphinx, not a cat. Not a type of cat because it's not a type
What
of
if I
cat. It's a
owned the
Sphinx.
Sphinx and somebody asked me what kind of breed of cat is that, and I just go, it's big cat with human head.
I don't think anybody's gonna look at a Sphinx, a human-headed bodied creature, and be like, "Hey, what kind of cat?" is that?" If anybody were to roll up into your house and be like, "What kind of cat is
If
that?"
monsters
I would ask
existed,
them-
Felipe,
I would ask-
they
I
100% would be a
I
pet.
would ask them, "What? Why'd you ask that instead of why is there a human head on this?" On
Well,
this
what if it was the
amalgamation
norm?
Creature?
What if it was just normal? What if it was just normal to have monsters as pets?
Yes, then it would just be called, "Hey, what kind of Sphinx is that?"
No, there's not different breeds of Sphinx. I beat him, by the way.
There's Sphinx with wings, and that Sphinx that's
What is that called, Felipe?
the
Is that
two
called a
different-
Sphinx with wings?
It's still a Sphinx.
Exactly, it's still a Sphinx.
Yeah, because it still has characteristics of the Sphinx itself.
And it
It's still
also has
amalgamation of-
characteristics of a cat, Felipe.
It doesn't have
You just-
characteristics, characteristics of a cat.
It does,
It's a
though.
characteristic of a Sphinx.
I'm sorry, what was the body again, Felipe?
doesn't mean just because it has the
What was
body
the
of a
body
lion
again,
doesn't
Felipe?
mean it's just a sphinx. Doesn't mean it's a cat. It's a sphinx. If you're gonna,
Which is what exactly?
it has the body of a lion, but that doesn't mean it's
body?
just a lion.
Of a well, no, because it's a cat. Because a lion's a cat.
It's not a cat.
A lion is to a cat.
Okay, so if there was just a human head on a lion with the body of whatever the description of a sphinx is, let's see again.
Oh, you had to look this up,
Wings
huh?
of a falcon. Had a woman.
What a bitch.
Launches a bird. Wings of a bird. Oh, sphinx just have wings.
I thought they did, but I wasn't sure.
I thought some did and some didn't. Well, regardless.
I wasn't gonna say
not a
whether or
cat
not, because
then.
I legitimately didn't know if they all had wings or not.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I guess regional variants depicted differently.
Yeah.
So.
But one thing that they all have in common is that they all are cat.
They are not cat.
They are
They're
too cat,
sphinx,
Felipe.
not cat. They are not cat.
They are.
If you're gonna roll up to a pet show with a sphinx, I'm pretty sure a cat show with a sphinx, I'm pretty sure people will be like, "That's not a cat." That is
Dude,
not a
no,
cat.
no, that's not right at all. It's just another breed of cat. That's all it is.
It is not a breed of cat.
It is.
Not though.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so if you were to roll up to a cat show with just a sphinx, you're not gonna. Everybody's not gonna look at that and be like, "That's a cat." It's okay. People are gonna be like, "What the hell is that?"
What if it
creature?"
was the normal?
And
If it was the norm,
Why
Felipe?
did you roll up? Then if it was the normal, people are like, "What kind of sphinx do you have?"
No, they wouldn't,
You have-
because there's not a different
do you
type
have
of
a
sphinx.
Do you have a Persian sphinx? Do you have
A Persian
Northwestern sphinx?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If I go to a cat show with my cat and people ask me what kind of cat is that, I'm gonna be like, "That's a cat."
Yeah, you can do that because it's just a regular old cat. But if you roll up with a sphinx,
Oh, it's a
not gonna
regular
be
old cat,
the
huh?
same question.
Well, so what are they gonna? I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's a sphinx." Would that make it better?
It would be better because it's not a cat.
If they ask me what kind
It
of
would
sphinx.
answer some questions. It would
Okay,
answer
so
some
the
questions, but a
question
lot of
is.
people would be like, "Where the hell did you get that cat?" Or "Where the hell did you
Oh,
get that sphinx?"
what was that? Where did I get that? What, Felipe?
Taylor, the only reason I said that is because I'm stupid and I stutter a lot.
Oh yeah.
You know this. Taylor, you know
why
this
am I bringing it
firsthand.
to a
You
cat
cannot
show,
ba- you
Felipe?
cannot-
If it's
you
not a
cannot
cat.
bad faith me. You cannot bad faith me because you know I stutter a lot. You're the first person
Shut the
to
fuck
know. Be
up.
like, you.
Shut the fuck up, you bitch! I'm looking it up right now. I've paused the game. No,
You
not the
firsthand
Sphinx
know
cat.
of
Wait a
how
minute. There's a
bad
cat
I
called the
stutter.
Sphinx cat, Felipe. You bitch.
That doesn't mean it's a sphinx. Just because I name a breed of cat Cyclops doesn't mean it's a Cyclops. No.
What
Just
did you
because
ask
I name
me?
a breed. Just because I name a breed of cat Cyclops, does that make it a Cyclops? No. Does it make the Cyclops a type of cat? No. Because that's not how that works.
The Sphinx was a female monster with the body of a lion, the head and breasts of a woman, eagle's wings, and according to some, a serpent's tail.
That is not a cat.
I'm sorry. What was that body again? Can we hear that again? Lion body?
Can you list off the other features? The breast of a woman, the
And
head of a
the-
human, the serpent tail, the falcon wings.
Yeah, but it
That's
doesn't take
totally
up the
cat,
majority
Taylor.
of its
That's
body.
100% a cat. You know, you've seen cats with wings just roll up to your
Felipe.
house, haven't you? You've seen cats roll up with a snake tail to your house,
Felipe,
haven't you?
what does a
It's
nun
just
do?
a normal, regular thing that you see every day. Taylor,
We're not talking
if
about
you
a
look at
normal,
a
regular
cat-
thing. We're talking about a mythological creature.
Yes, exactly.
Just because
If
it's a
you prove
fucking
my point,
unicorn and
It's
it doesn't.
it's a mythological creature that's separate from the real life creature that exists.
Just because it doesn't fucking like a unicorn is not just because it doesn't exist, it doesn't make it any less of a horse. A unicorn is still a horse
A unicorn is a unicorn with
yeah,
mystical
it's a
creatures.
horse. Like a zebra's a
Yeah.
horse.
Yeah, that's fine, because that's a horse. It's basically a horse.
It is a horse.
It is basically a horse.
I fucking hate this
But
level.
when it comes to
I'm
the
done with it.
Sphinx, what's this level? Is it the carnival one or is
Yeah,
it the
It's a
funhouse
carnival
one?
one.
Oh, okay. That's fine to make the comparison because it's basically a horse. But if you're gonna make the argument that the Sphinx is basically a cat, then show me a cat with a serpent's tail, wings, and a human head and breasts.
Okay, Felipe, what's a manticore?
That's an amalgamation. That's a creature. That's a manticore.
With what exactly?
It's typically a scorpion's tail, lion's
And
head.
lion's body as
Is it
well.
falcon's body? Is it lion's body?
Yes. And a goat head as well. Sometimes. It depends on what kind of manticore we're talking about.
Similar to the Jixen Sphinx, proliferated in lion's tail, lion, tail of venomous spines. I just want a description of this. I don't want to know what the heck it. I don't want to know the alignment of this creature.
The alignment.
um. Head of a man. Is that?
It
Body of a
can.
lion, tail of a dragon, or it's a scorpion. God, I hate the depictions of it with a human face. I hate
Yeah,
it.
the human face one is not a good manticore. I don't like that one. Anyways,
Like, I like it because it's metal, but oh god.
it doesn't change the fact, Felipe, that the majority of it is cat, because it's a lion.
That doesn't mean it's a cat though.
It does. It's just a big, dangerous cat.
It's not just a cat though. It's
Well,
an
I mean,
amalgamation of creatures.
yeah.
So, if I were to merge cat, scorpion, and human, it's just
Well,
That's
what
not how
part
that
takes
works.
up the
It's a
most part of the
manticore.
body?
just because it takes up most part of the body doesn't mean it is. Just
I
cat.
mean, I don't know. Oh, I'm so good. I beat her in like two tries.
Good job.
Thank you. A sphinx is a cat, Felipe. I'm
is
sorry,
not.
but it is.
It is not.
They even got a cat named after it, bro.
That doesn't mean it's a cat.
But where'd they get the idea? It doesn't have a human head, so what makes it a sphinx cat?
Just because it's just a name.
Oh, just a name?
It is just a name. Do you think America got its name from America the creature? No.
So just a name, huh?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Ah.
I think you're just mad that I'm right.
I think you're just dumb.
That could be. Oh shit, this carnival, man.
I hate the Funhouse one more than the Carnival. The Carnival one's awful, but the Funhouse one is more awful in my opinion.
The one with the cars.
The one with the cars, the flipping, whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
These balloons can eat my ass. I can't dodge through that. That's bullshit. Sounds like Mario music. You bastard.
Ah.
So, Godzilla is a big lizard, right?
It's a big creature.
He's a big
I wouldn't
lizard.
define. I wouldn't just define him as a lizard.
What would you define him as?
A kaiju.
Which is what? A kaiju is a big version of something.
It's a great big monster.
Yeah, but it's a kaiju depicts it's larger than something that it usually is. That's the definition of kaiju. It's
Then
something
specifically,
abnormally.
what kind of lizard would the kaiju be?
What? Godzilla?
Yeah,
That's a question, isn't it? He's too mutated to really tell.
yeah. It's its own separate lizard, isn't it?
But it's still a lizard.
It's its own separate lizard, isn't it? Though.
But it's still a lizard.
It's a separate lizard.
So? What are you trying to get at here?
I don't understand what you're trying to get at here, sir.
What I'm getting at is that it's a separate lizard, but that doesn't change the fact
Yeah,
that it's a
yeah.
lizard.
It's just a lizard, though. It's just lizard. It's not an amalgamation of creatures.
We don't know
altogether,
that,
isn't it?
though. It can breathe radioactivity.
So then, it's not just a lizard then.
Well, it is. Godzilla is
So
a
then
big
it's not an
lizard.
amalgamation
Just
of
because he was
creatures.
mutated by other things doesn't mean he's any less lizard.
So then it's not an amalgamation of creatures, is it? It's
He
just
might
a lizard.
be. We don't know.
So then it's its own separate entity,
Fuck,
isn't it?
again, same place. No, because he's still classified as a lizard.
Yes, because he's almost lizard-like. But when it comes to the Sphinx, it's an amalgamation of a combination of things.
Okay,
That doesn't
so?
mean it's a cat, though.
it's a cat.
It's not a cat.
It's a cat, Felipe. It's 100%.
Not a cat. It's
I'm
a Sphinx.
about to call up somebody else, man, to get a second opinion. Because I think your opinion is poop. How can you not think it's a cat?
Because it's not a cat. It's
Well,
a
would it be a
Sphinx.
human then?
It's its own creature.
Well, yeah, but
Just be-
what? It can't just like there's not multiple Sphinx.
Just
It can't
because
just,
you and I are humans doesn't mean we're the same basic person.
Well,
We have
everything.
our different old.
Everything gets classified into something else, Felipe.
Yeah, it's a mythological creature. Not just
Fuck
a cat.
off. What kind of animal species does it go into?
I don't know. an
Like dragons are
amalgamation?
still big lizards. They just have wings and breathe fire. You could argue that dragons go in their own thing because there are multiple types of dragons.
There are. I would say yes because I wouldn't say they're just lizards.
Either a type of lizard. One that went on a different evolutionary path. You're not gonna... We're not gonna go on this argument too, are we?
Evolution?
Oh, no, of dragons being lizards.
They're reptiles.
I mean, they are reptiles, yes. Maybe not necessarily lizards, but they are reptiles.
I wouldn't say they're lizards.
Okay, so
they're
would it be more
reptiles.
accurate to say that a sphinx is a feline then? Would you be happier with that classification?
It would be possibly. I don't know. I would say mammal, but you know, it's
Mammal?
a lot of things.
Well, that classifies so many things. That's the other half. That's half of everything else.
But
can't
that's what a group is.
Yeah.
That's the group of
What about the
I don't know,
subgroup of
the-
what creature it goes into?
the subgroup of what creature it is.
Well, just
I
because
wouldn't
we're
necessarily classify it as a feline. What makes something a feline?
what does make something a feline, Felipe? That's the question. I will look it up. Relating
These
to
include
or
flexible
affecting
bodies
cats
with
or other
muscular
members of the
limbs,
cat family.
tongues that are covered in spiky palpine to help with their grooming and to grasp meat from their prey. What?
Felipe. Relating to or affecting cats or other members of the cat family.
Yeah, and it relates to birds.
Say again?
Hawks
You're
too.
cutting
It
out.
relates to humans. It relates to hawks too, and it relates
It's
to
not
humans.
like it can't
What's
be.
your point, sir?
It's not like it can't be classified as other things as well, but it's more cat than anything. The majority of the creature is cat.
That doesn't necessarily mean it's just cat, though.
I never said it was just cat. I just said it is a cat.
We were talking about this. We were just talking about it. You said specifically it is a cat.
It is a cat. It can be multiple
It's not-
things. It's not exclusive to one group. But it is a majority of it is cat.
I mean, you could just group it as an amalgamation.
I could, but
That's what it is.
It's also cat. An amalgamation
it's
could
also
mean so many things.
It's also.
But when I say
it's
cat,
also,
it means cat.
a hawk. It's also a human. It's
Fuck.
also possibly snake. Amalgamation could just mean a combination
What
of
is the
creatures.
ma-
That's all it
Felipe-
really used to mean.
Where is the majority of the body? Please tell me. Is the
Just
majority of
because
the body its giant
is
head?
the lion doesn't mean it is just cat.
The majority of it is cat.
That doesn't mean it's just cat, though.
I didn't say it was just cat. I said it could be in multiple
You
things.
have repeatedly said in this conversation, it's just cat. It's just a cat.
It is a cat. That doesn't mean it can't be
So
other
why-
things, though.
But it's not just a cat, though.
It is just a cat, though. You're trying to make it like it's not a cat, but it is.
What you're
Just because-
saying, what you've said is, you've had two things that you've just said. You're like, it's just a cat, and then later you say, it's a cat, but it can be other things.
When I
Make up your
say
mind,
it's
sir.
just
what
a
are you
cat-
fighting for?
When I say it's just a cat, I don't mean it's just a cat. I just mean it's just a cat, because it is a cat. It doesn't mean it can't be anything else. It just means that it doesn't make
If
it
it's just
not
a cat, it's just a cat. That's
When
it.
I say just,
That's
I
the
don't mean
end of-
that version of just.
What do you mean just then?
When I say it's just a cat, I mean like you could call it whatever you want, but that doesn't change the fact that it's a cat.
But it's not a cat.
It
It's
is a cat.
A sphinx.
Which
It's
is a
not.
cat.
So your argument is it's just a cat.
It is
And you
a cat,
said
yes.
before that it's not just a cat, though.
Okay, so like I said, I'm not using that version of just. I'm using the retarded version that nobody knows,
And that is?
that everyone uses. The one where when you say it's just a cat, you don't exactly mean just as in exclusive. You mean just as fuck, I've confused myself. It just as in like a way to just express yourself fully, so that you're like, oh yeah, it is this thing, and you're trying to show that it is still this thing by putting emphasis on the cat part. You know, the one that's not good, but everybody doesn't use just correctly.
Where it just is basically, it's objectively X or objectively Y.
Well,
which is
not
what just is
necessarily
supposed to mean.
objectively, just that we've said just so many times. I've never realized how many times people say just in a sentence. But like, what I'm not saying it's just something. I just mean that just because it is a human, it doesn't mean it's not a cat. Okay, so let me use this for an example. A cat girl, right?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say.
She's more human than cat. Correct? She's got a cat ear and
Yes.
cat tail, and that's it. That doesn't make her
Yes.
a cat. But she does have cat in her, so you could technically call her a cat. But you
I would say
wouldn't,
she's a
because the
different
majority of her is
species.
human.
I would say she's a different species, technically speaking. She
She's
has different
technically a
biological
different
makeup.
species.
She
But
has a
the
different
combination to make a
biological
different
makeup.
species is cat and human.
Yes.
Yes. But we're not going to call it.
So
We're
it'd
not.
be-
because nobody wants to say Neko because that's just fucking cringe. So
That
you're
is
gonna call it.
cringe. Of
You're just
course
gonna call her a
Of course
person.
they're gonna name it some scientific name, like to be specific to you know,
Hey, wasn't there a way to drop bombs or some
biology.
shit?
Yes. I don't think you talked to the guy. He's at the entrance.
Damn.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. We'll
Okay.
hold on to your point and stuff.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go. A great slam and then some. Here goes.
Have you tried being Miss Chalice yet to see what that does or no?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I can try after this if you want.
Yeah, I would like to see. Because I would think there would be something different.
Maybe
If not,
she
that's
just
kind of
can't
disappointing.
be used or something.
That'd be kind of disappointing. Because that would be so cute. She would have like aviator goggles and.
I mean, technically, we're not using the abilities in this level, so maybe it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it still could play. It's just, you know, there's nothing special about it.
Yeah.
Bird.
I'm sure if Sphinx existed, they would rather be called a person since they're so ungodly smart, you know? But, like,
Yeah.
I guarantee you there'd be those fetishists that'd be like, oh yeah, who's my pretty kitty? That made me
So does that
uncomfortable when I said it.
Is that going to justify? Is that your argument that creeps are going to call them cats?
No. But the government would probably
your
call them
argument's
cats.
just like so. Your argument's just like somebody would be like, a cat.
It's a cat, Felipe.
I
Oh
love that your
shit, she does
argument
have
was
something
just-
different.
Ah.
Oh. I think she might be better.
Oh. So she has both spread shot and really good bomb.
Yep. What the fuck? So she's we've paid for easy mode.
Basically.
I wonder if they do less damage or something. I don't know.
I'd imagine so, since it's going at a faster rate. It'd be crazy if it was just same damage with
I mean, I don't know
a
though.
faster rate of fire.
We're hitting him more, so I think that's more damage efficient, you know?
Yeah.
Meowth is a cat,
Meowth is a cat.
but like he's not. He's a Meowth,
Meowth,
but he's
Meowth
a cat.
is a cat Pokemon. Meowth is a cat Pokemon, which you could argue all the cats are different in that, since they have all different biologies. And
I mean, it's just like real life. It's just a different breed of cat.
it is just a different breed of cat in the Pokemon universe.
So, isn't a Sphinx just a different type of cat?
No, because the Sphinx is an amalgamation of different things.
So is
All
so is the
your
Pokemon.
all your argument is that you're like, well, a jaguar's a part of the feline family.
Oh,
So,
you bitch! You
that
good
just-
start.
So that's basically what a Sphinx is, right? No.
I mean, a Jaguar is a cat. It's just a big cat.
I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't
Okay,
say
no,
that.
okay. Oh, hold on. It was one thing to fucking disagree with me about a mythological creature. You were not gonna sit there and say that a jaguar is
I
not
am
a
not.
big
All
cat.
I'm going to say, it is a feline, but it's not a cat.
It's a cat, Felipe. They're all
It is
cats.
not a cat.
They are all
It's a
cats.
It's
There's videos of fucking full-grown lions playing with a box like a cat would. They're just big cats. That's all they are. Just a different breed of
technically a
cat
big
that's super dangerous.
it's technically a big cat.
It's technically a big chungus. He's a heckin' chunker. We classify that in the cat world as, oh lord, he coming.
I downloaded a Beat Saber map with that, but I can't play it anymore because the Chroma and Noodles thing isn't available for the new update yet.
Cats
I'm
either
still
become big long or big potat.
big potat. Yeah, they either become that. They don't become human face, breast wielding, tail,
Only because they don't exist, Felipe.
snake tailed.
Okay, so
Yeah,
what if...
so they're not a cat.
Let's say theoretically. Okay? Theoretically. That there's a breed of cat out there that could, for whatever reason, become a sphinx. Would that make it no longer a cat once it changed?
Yes,
No.
because it's
No.
not heckin' a cat. You just said it yourself. It doesn't become a cat. It becomes a sphinx.
It becomes a sphinx, but that doesn't change that it's not a cat.
Wouldn't you have just said become a cat?
Because if there's a cat out there that become a cat, and it changed to become a cat, that wouldn't make any sense, would it?
But the sphinx is defiant enough itself to be separate from just being a cat. It's a human-headed,
I mean, so are black people, but they're still
lion-bodied,
humans.
lion-bodied, snake-tailed, wing-bearing
Okay,
creatures. They're not a cat.
they're a cat.
If you look at they're totally a cat, 100%.
Thank you.
100%
Thank
a cat.
you. We finally got
Except
somewhere.
they are not. They are
They
not.
are. They
They
are.
are not. Show me a cat that has a human head, wings, and a snake tail. Show me that in an everyday, regular life.
You can't, because then it would be classified as
Then
a
it wouldn't be a
sphinx.
cat.
But it would still be a cat.
Then it wouldn't be a cat.
Felipe, people would still call it a cat.
People would not.
They would 100%.
Are you gonna?
Are you, Felipe?
Are you gonna roll up to a sphinx and be like, "Hey, you're a cat"?
Yes. If I had a girlfriend sphinx who loved me so much, I would call her my little kitty.
You cringe individual.
You cannot tell me that you believe that humanity would not just call them cats.
No,
You're lying to yourself. You're straight up lying.
because they're not a cat.
They are, though.
They are
I'm-
not cat.
No, I'm gonna call my mom after this. How dare you, Felipe? I'm real
They're
life
not
mad.
cats. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if
She-
people in mass call it a cat.
She-
It's not going to be a cat.
I mean, if somebody says something long enough, it just becomes part of what they are. You know?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that's what they are. Heck,
The definitions
Dark
can
Souls,
be changed.
Heck, in Elden Ring, people call turtles dogs, but that doesn't make does that make them dogs?
In Elden Ring, they are, because the community has decided. I mean, like, there are so many things that weren't a thing, and people are like, "That's not a word," and then people have said it for so long that they're like, "Oh yeah, that's a word now." So if you called something long enough, eventually it would just become that. But that doesn't change the fact that we don't need to call it that for a long time for it to be a cat. It's already a cat.
But it's not.
It is. What makes it not
It
a
is
cat?
not.
We
The
looked up the
human
definition of a
breast, the
feline,
human
Felipe.
head. I
Something
looked up the
related
definition of
to a
feline.
cat.
All you said was relating to a cat.
Relating
so
to
what
a cat.
is exactly a cat?
It's relating to a cat.
It also relates to a hawk. But does that make it a hawk? It also
No,
relates to a
because the
snake.
majority
But
is
does
cat.
it make it a snake? If we're going to use your logic, because something is something.
It's more cat than hawk is the thing, okay? Call him a mommy. I'll drop my controller.
If we're going down your road of logic, because
Hey, Ma,
something
how's it
relates to
going?
something, it relates to.
Felipe and I are streaming. You're on right now. How's it going?
I'm what?
You're on right now
On what?
on my stream.
Why?
Hi,
Because I've
Avery.
got you on speaker. Felipe says hi.
Well, hello, Felipe.
I have a question for you, and we've been arguing about this for about an hour.
Why an hour?
I don't know. We've just been talking about it.
Alright, let's hear it.
Do you know what the mythological creature Sphinx is?
What it is?
What it is?
Like some sort of cat-like creature with a face that's not a cat?
Oh, I'm sorry. A what-like creature?
Cat?
A cat?
Yes.
A cat-like creature, Felipe? You hear this? A cat?
But is it a cat though?
What's the argument, Taylor?
I've been saying that a sphinx is just a cat, or not just a cat. It's obviously a bunch of things, but the majority is cat. Felipe disagrees.
Your argument is it's just a cat. It's not just a cat though.
Thought cats were, Mom, what did they think of cats? They were like a holy creature to the Egyptians. So definitely the Sphinx is cat-like, 100%.
But that doesn't mean it's a cat though.
So would you?
Well, not in real life.
In real life. So Felipe is asking, would you classify the Sphinx as a cat then?
I would classify it as a cat-like creature, yes.
Close enough.
So
That's not close enough. That's not the same thing,
saying that
sir.
it is?
Felipe says it's in its own category. That it's you can't call it a cat.
Well, he's not wrong, but neither are you, Taylor.
Well, okay. See, this is good.
It's more cat-like than anything.
It is more cat-like than anything.
That doesn't necessarily mean it's
That's
just
the
a cat.
argument you've been having for an hour.
More like an hour and 20 now.
Oh yeah? Are you enjoying your cat argument?
It's been a good argument.
We are on our way back from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
How's that?
Well, we've been on the road since 1.
Oh, well, not fun.
That sounds cool.
It's not that bad. I get to spend time with the parental units.
Yeah, that's true. I was surprised when you said grandma because I was gonna call her next.
Oh, he was gonna call you next, Mom. But we went and visited Little Chas.
I haven't seen that guy in like forever.
He graduated, but he barely remembers you.
Well, I mean, the last time I saw him, he was like freaking smaller than Gage before he left.
Yeah, he's a year older than Gage.
That's crazy.
Maybe a year and yeah, because he's 19 and he just graduated.
God,
high school.
19. Where have the time gone?
I forgot that you were so much older than him, that he barely, like, he remembers you, but he is very much like you, like, he likes anime and video games and all that good stuff. And then he also, like, he would relate with Gage, too, because he's really into music. He's actually going to go to college for that.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. And he looks just like my brother Chas so much, it's scary.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I miss you, Taylor. I wish
Just
you were
take your
here.
mom.
Yeah, me too.
I really wish wish you had been with us to visit Chas and Connor.
This has been like the third time I've missed out on going to see Chas.
Oh, well, maybe next year we'll plan on having you along.
Maybe. Now that I got this, now that I got the pay raise, I can start visiting a lot more because I'll have a buffer for travel.
That's awesome. What? You got a pay raise since the 21 an hour?
No, no. Well, okay, cool. That's on stream now.
Sorry.
I don't really care. Do you know who watches this? Absolutely nobody except for Felipe.
Well,
I'm
Chas
only
hooked
here
up.
and
He
don't
was-
watch it again.
As soon as I said you were on Twitch, he was like, "What's his account?"
Oh, God.
So he was watching an old video, I think, like yesterday of you.
Well, he can find all of them on YouTube probably. That's where they most go because Twitch deletes everything after a certain amount of period of time.
Well, I think that you would really enjoy him.
Probably. I mean, he's at that age where it's not really a problem of an age gap, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gage is getting to that age where like it doesn't even matter that there's an age gap. It's just we've all grown and now we're just people.
Yep, now you're just all adults.
Yeah.
almost.
He's playing all the.
Connor-
He's been
Connor
playing.
is-
Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
Gage has been playing all the games I told him for years that he would like, and he's like, no, I don't like those games.
No, and now he loves it.
Yeah, now he's been playing them nonstop.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So you and Gage have been chatting a little bit?
We talk every once in a while. As soon as Chris gets a PC, I'm gonna play some games with him.
Christian?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. What about Connor now?
Connor is freaking 16 years old now.
Jeez.
Remember that little white-haired boy that is crazy?
Yeah, man.
So he's
time flies.
still 100% crazy. Like he never stops moving his body. Even when he's sitting in a chair, he's just constantly moving and his mouth never stops.
That's absurd.
But he was a lot more enjoyable now because, you know, now he's not just a terrorizing little kid. He's actually like a person.
Okay.
So I enjoyed him. He was a lot of fun. And Chas is very,
Mellow.
he's a very mellow, yeah, he's the exact opposite of Connor in every way. Like Connor's a jock and Chas is not. Chas is really cute.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like just that small.
5 years old, and it's got a hole in the elbow, just like your old Jack Skellington.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like that small age gap is so crazy because Gage and I are pretty much exact opposites too. It's weird.
No, me and Mom were saying that, how Chas and Connor are exact opposites, and Connor is light and Chas is darker, and the same with you and Gage.
It's so weird. Just like that little amount of time.
That way, too.
Just that little amount of time changes so much.
Oh yeah, it is nuts.
Yeah.
It is nuts how much, like, how fast kids change. You don't see them all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even imagine what Gage freaking looks like now. Excuse me.
He's getting so tall and lanky. Like, I asked him last time he sent me a picture. He just went to a concert not too long ago. And he sent me some pictures from it. And I was like, oh my god, Gage, are you eating food?
He's a gamer, man. He doesn't have time for that. He'll eat a meal every
He's a
24
gamer.
hours.
But you know, he's that age where you really start to get pretty lanky.
Yeah. I wish I was still lanky.
You have this one hair that's sticking up like a horn. Anyways, I've been missing you terrible bad, Taylor. Especially on this trip, because it just seems like you should be with us.
Yeah. I've missed a lot. A lot's been going on here too, so.
Yeah, you haven't missed a lot, baby. You're living your life. You're not missing out on anything. Grandma, that was Gage, Ma. Oh. I'm on his live stream right now. Grandma wants me to tell you to go bye-bye at you house.
That was Gage.
Oscars?
Tell Jolene I said hi.
What'd you say, Felipe?
Tell Jolene I said hi.
Felipe says to Grandma hi.
Well, next time we go to the lake, maybe I'll just bring Felipe.
Heck yeah.
Ask Felipe if he wants to go to the lake with me next time we go.
He said, heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. We haven't even been yet once this year, but Grandma and Grandpa did without us.
I got a place. I gotta go find a place to go swimming because I gotta swim more.
Yeah, we went swimming at the pool at the hotel last night. I haven't been swimming for 100 years. It was so nice.
Yeah, I'm so tired of running. I just want to do something else.
Oh yeah, swimming is good and it's really easy on your joints.
Yeah, that's what it really is because like when I'm done running, it's just like my knees and then like the joints, my ankles are just killing me and my shins. I get shin splints so easily. It's absurd.
Are you the guy that doesn't move and now you're running?
I walk and then I do spurts of running and then I try to go longer and longer.
Mom, Taylor's been doing jogging. Oh, she said, she's very excited about it.
I've been going for a while. It's gotten easier now that we have a treadmill.
Oh, you have a treadmill?
Well, yeah, Dad got it for cheap. He got it for like $10 from a friend.
Well, hey, that's still running and walking.
Well, yeah, I don't want to go outside. It's too bright.
I said, well, and in Texas, it's too freaking hot.
Yeah, that too. It's like if I wanted to go running, I'd have to go running when there's mountain lions outside, and I don't want to do that.
Mountain lions at night or what?
Oh yeah, there was one in the backyard like a month ago. They were just staring at me.
Mountain lions in Texas?
Well, mountain lion, Buddha, Texas. It might not be mountain lion. It's some sort of big cat, is what it is. Some sort of big cat likes to wander around with a bunch of deer.
It's a puma. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, freaking puma.
I just like the word puma.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed how Grandma says "huh"?
No.
She says "huh,"
No, I've never noticed that.
and then she always has to stick her tongue out. Yeah, you say "huh."
I've gotten better I've gotten better at saying jewelry because I had trouble with that for the longest time.
She just randomly said the word pork just.
That's a joke nobody's gonna get.
Well, yeah, nobody will but you.
Pork!
It's physically impossible for her to say the word pork or poop without the, without the mouth happening.
Yeah. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I haven't started Chamber of Secrets yet. We were gonna do that today, but then we decided to play a different game.
So Grandma went and bought the Secrets of Dumbledore movie, and she hasn't watched it yet.
Oh, I believe that. Her and Grandpa are always doing something other than sitting down.
Oh, who says he believes it? Because you and Grandpa are always doing something other than sitting down. They both made some weird noise. Oh, Taylor, I miss you.
Miss you too.
Oh, so freaking bad.
Yeah, it had to happen though.
You're literally like my best friend, Taylor.
I love you too.
I love you, sweetheart, so much. Do you think you'll ever come back to South Dakota?
Maybe. I don't know. Right now, I can't see it happening just because of this Blizzard job, you know?
Yes.
And that kind of like blew everything I ever had planned in the water because I never thought I'd get hired at a big company so big, so fast.
You never thought you would? You don't
No.
have confidence in
Hell no.
yourself?
It's not that I didn't have confidence, it's that I wouldn't want to go work there.
So what are you playing now?
Right now, on stream,
Yeah.
it's called Cuphead. It's a really fun game, but it's very hard.
I feel like I've heard of you talking about it.
You proud? I'm sure Felipe and I have shown you it, and you'd be like, "Ooh, I don't like this." It's like,
Maybe you got a sticker in your box or something?
what?
You know, like those game boxes that you get?
Game boxes? How old
The
are
loot
you? What are
boxes,
you
I'm pretty
talking
sure.
about?
With
The loot boxes.
the video
Oh,
game
the
paraphernalia?
loot boxes. I thought you were talking about like, oh yeah, you know the PlayStation box you got?
No. Didn't you get a Cuphead sticker or something?
I might have. Who knows? It's
Or Gage did?
maybe. Well, the entire game is drawn in the style of like a Betty Boop cartoon.
Yeah, that
It's-
sounds familiar.
Yeah. It's really pretty to look at, but it's so hard because it's just like boss rush after boss rush.
Oh, I would hate that.
Oh yeah,
That's my bag.
it's not your bag. You know what is your bag though? Harry Potter. Can't wait for that game to come out.
Larry, do you know you're driving down the middle of the road? Oh, he's doing that so he can go off the exit.
Oh god.
Don't you just miss him?
Yeah, good times.
They're the best. Some of the best people I know in the whole wide world.
Yeah, it's great. How's Rockstar doing?
He's doing good. Right before I left, though, Kenny's like, Avery, come here. And I was like, what is it? He's like, look at this on the, he put it on the coffee table. It was a huge, disgusting, bloated tick
Ew.
that Rockstar, I guess, bit off of himself. And I was like, oh my god, Rockstar. And then I looked at him and he's got this huge blood spot on his hip.
Gross.
And I'm sure it wasn't, like, he wasn't injured or anything.
Yeah, it was just like an open tick wound.
Yeah, and he's losing more teeth every day.
Of course he is a freaking old man.
We're gonna have to get him soft food all the time now pretty soon.
Yeah. I mean, we've tried everything. It just his teeth just keep on falling out.
Well, he's old as shit.
Yeah.
He's like 77 years old.
Did you guys try that ham yet?
No, because, you know what, I'm just gonna have to do it because Kenny is always like, we don't have time to make the ham. We don't have time. And I'm like, just because you think you need to eat in an hour. I was like, you need to pre-plan the ham, man.
Oh yeah. You better cook it because otherwise it's just gonna sit there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get it out. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
Might be a good idea.
And get it done because I'm ready to eat it now.
Yeah. Well, let me know what you think.
Oh, I will. I will. Dakota really liked that chicken. He says, this is the kind of chicken that rich people eat.
He'll never be able to go back to regular chicken again.
And he already finished off the whole box.
I believe
had
that.
A couple pieces. It was really good. But I would be like, Dakota, what do you want to eat? Rich people chicken?
Oh,
That's what he calls it.
oh no. I've opened up a box of worms now.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It was good while it lasted.
Yep, and that's what's important.
And here's a fun little tidbit. So, Kenny just got hired as the manager of our shop,
Yeah.
and he has been almost unbearable to be around because he's so stressed out.
Hey.
And Dakota has started to cling on to me because of that, because Kenny's been such a butthole. And me and Dakota enjoy each other right now.
That's crazy.
Mind-blowing,
Whoa.
isn't it? He will even walk around and follow me while I'm watering plants outside just to talk to me.
Huh.
Like, well, because he's always like, well, my dad's always too busy to talk, so I'm just going to talk to you. And I'm like, okay. So then I asked Kenny about it. I was like, well, Dakota told me that you didn't have time to ever talk with him. What's up? And Kenny says, well, he's always talking to me when I'm trying to do something. I said, well, watch TV? Yeah. And I said, well, when is it Dakota's time to talk to you, Kenny? Because you walk in the door and the TV's on. Oh, whatever. That's all he said.
I'm sure, yeah.
So, you know, we'll just have to get through this little period of life and hopefully it will go back to normal.
Yeah, hopefully it'll get easier for Kenny.
Well, it won't. It's the Langdons.
Yeah, that's true. They suck.
They're awful people.
Well, hopefully they're not fans of my stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tom's probably watching the stream right now.
That bitch! So,
So tired.
I saw your son playing Cuphead last night.
So we're driving home, and Shelly calls me and said, well, the new girl, Michaela, just backed her van into Kenny's van. Totally ruined the door, the glass shattered out of it. Not happy.
Oh, I'm sure.
So mad about it. And I'm like, just like, you don't think you can touch my van. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, none of that matters.
Yeah.
So the Sphinx, huh?
Yep, the Sphinx.
Can Felipe hear
Yeah, he can hear you.
I can.
But I can't hear him.
Well, I'm on my headset, and I just have the phone on speaker, held up to the headset. If you were in Discord, you could hear him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't completely understand all those apps that you put on my phone.
It's just the one app, and you just click in, and you click on the one that we're in, and you're in, and that's it.
And what about Twitch? That's a whole different thing.
Oh, yeah, Twitch. I mean, yeah, you just go to your. You should only have me followed if you don't watch anything else, and then whenever I'm just live, you just go to the left and click on my thing, and you find the video.
And then I'm supposed to be in Discord at the same time?
Yes, you can be. Discord runs in the background.
Oh, was gonna be my next question.
Yes. So you can be in a call with somebody, and then you can just click the home button, and it'll just still keep you in Discord.
I see.
Yes.
I see. And so then you accidentally say something bad about that person because you don't realize you're still in Discord.
Yeah, you're like, okay, I gotta go. I'm like, damn, he just wouldn't shut the hell up. Good lord.
Yeah, get off the phone, I'm like, dick.
Screw up. He's a screw up.
Whatever. So he's wasting his life on video games.
He's gonna waste his college degree. Just be like Aaron from Game Grumps.
I mean, yeah.
I don't think I'll ever have that many people watching.
You know, if you and Felipe were in the same room together playing video games, I think you guys could have a successful following if you finally got some people into it, you know?
Probably, but I mean, Felipe plans on moving to frickin' Spain.
Yeah,
Times.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't do that.
Don't do that.
I mean,
What's wrong with you?
currently we're talking together without being in the same room. It's
At
okay.
least I have Felipe. I don't even have Gage or
Yeah.
Taylor, but at least I have Felipe stuff.
Felipe, we might
Hmm.
not be in the same room, and we're still talking, but it's just not the same, man.
It is not the same.
I can't. How he said we might not be in
I
the same
can't
room, but
touch
we're
you.
talking right now.
I can't caress your face lovingly.
It's not the same.
It's not the same if I can't rub over if I can't lean over and rub his thigh sensually. It's not.
Get away from me.
What?
He was in the bathroom pooping at the gas station,
Okay, cool.
and he comes out, and he was like, man, I just all of a sudden this song popped into my head, and it's Abracadabra by the Steve Miller Band. And then I started singing it. I was like, why the hell was that song in your head? Because the lyrics are, I want to reach out and grab you. And I'm like, so you're in some men's bathroom? It's going through your head.
Well,
He's like, I didn't even think about it.
I'm glad that's on the internet forever.
Yeah, me too.
You and I got a frickin' we gotta do Pikmin, mom.
I'll whoop your ass.
I know. We gotta. What I'm hoping is that once Felipe gets a PC, I can use his thing while I'm down for Christmas, and then you and I and him can all sit down and just record some stuff that I can put up.
Like, since Christmas, I've completely played through the Pikmin game at least 6 times.
Which one?
Pikmin 3.
Pikmin 3. You should go back to 1, play it through, and then play 2.
It's so pixely.
Yeah, but you used to love Pikmin 1.
I know, but it's actually a lot harder than the third one.
Yeah. I mean, newer games tend to be easier than older games. Because just like, they're trying to hit the more casual audience.
Especially, like, on regular Nintendo where you can't save.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna sit down and play Mario, expect to be sitting down all day or week.
Yeah, it's luckily with the Switch you can save now because you can just save your state.
Well, yeah, the Switch. You guys are all spoiled brats.
Oh, I died. I'll just go back a couple seconds.
Yeah, that's not how it works on regular Nintendo. When you're dead, you gotta start the whole game over. You're like on level 18, and you're like, oh, I did not kill Bowser. Well, start back at 111. Bye, guys.
I want sometime in the future. I want to sit down Grandma and have her play some games.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Shump, Grandma, shump.
I am something.
I am something. You give me one to sit down and play the video games and give it to Mom. Oh, you like the dance games? Well, what's the exercise?
She's talking about Ring Fit.
Oh, you're talking about Ring Fit. Yeah, she likes that one.
Yeah.
That one's hard, Mom. Are you still doing Soul Zero?
No, once I moved, I fell out of it, and I just haven't started back up again. I have to though.
Because you were getting really good at it.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Nope. Chris played one round, and he's like, "Okay, I'm tired."
Yeah, Chris is like, this is not a true video game.
He's like, "This sucks."
This is actual work.
Yeah. Yeah. That kid. I think he's lost a bunch of weight though.
He hasn't gotten any taller.
No, he has not. I
No,
think
we're talking about Christian. Christian's been the same size since he was like 9.
we're talking about Larry.
No, you're not talking about Larry. Christian? Oh yeah, he's hit puberty. I think, does he have facial hair?
I don't know. I've not seen Chris in forever.
But both of his mom and like his mom is like 4'9", and his dad is shorter than me even, I think.
Whoops.
Not that it matters. He's in prison for the rest of his life.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enterprise.
Yep. Oh, Chris. He has short hair now, doesn't he?
Yeah, I know when he first cut it, he hated it. But I haven't seen him since last time I saw Gage. God
Yeah.
knows when that was.
I wanna.
I think he sees Christian more than he sees me.
Yeah, I believe that. The main reason I want to sit down and play some games with Grandma is because is because like it'd be so interesting to see her reactions, because I saw how Mike reacted to the new Mario after he hadn't played a new one since the original Mario.
Was he broken?
I sent you that video of him, like he got into the frog and he jumped. He was like, "Whoa!"
Was that 3D Mario
That was Mario Odyssey.
Odyssey, right?
He was like, "It looks so good," and then I gave him that game, and I gave him that game. He's been playing it.
You gave it to him?
Yeah, I had another copy.
Oh. So he's been playing it now since. When was the last time you went home? Was it when you were still at Leslie's?
Yes.
Oh, so it's been a while.
It's been a while. I assume he still has not beaten the game because he doesn't play too many games because he's really busy.
How far away does he live from you now?
I'm not sure. I'd have to check.
Yeah. Mom said Mike really enjoys you.
I'm glad. It was a fun time, except when his dogs would bark at me all the time.
Do you like Michael?
Yeah. Well, what do I like him? What kind of question is that?
Well, I don't know.
It's hard not to like him.
It is hard not to like that dude.
He's a good guy. I'm.
He's a good guy.
Did I tell you I'm growing a mullet?
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, they're back in style apparently.
I'm excited, but I don't want it for you.
I wanna know. I wanna see
I
it.
want Felipe to grow a curly mullet.
Felipe, Mom wants you to grow a curly mullet. He said,
Tell him just to shave the sides down of his existing hair and leave it all flowy.
Do you want him to look like he freaking just?
It's gonna be amazing.
He's gonna wear plaid and he's gonna look like a gangster.
Plaid?
Yeah, remember?
He's gonna look like a
Remember that one picture we
Yeah.
took like 5
Remember
years
that
ago?
picture when he was at grandma's? He was wearing the plaid shirt. He just looked like freaking right out of.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Straight like one of those movie stickers from the 90s. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Nope, not a clue.
Like a Mexican gangster. He just needed a bandana over his eyebrows.
That'd be Felipe. I got your next Halloween outfit.
Just bandana,
I love Felipe so much.
Yeah, you guys should hang
plaid
out.
coat.
Yeah, we should.
And he should.
I was pretty busy in the summer.
Yeah.
Can he hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you.
I can hear it. Yeah.
Ask him
I thought
how
this
come
was
he
pre-established.
didn't work on the puzzle when he was at our house for the weekend.
Did you hear that, Felipe?
I don't want to say currently.
What? What do you mean?
I was busy with other
Puzzle
things.
that we started.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to say it currently. He was busy with other things.
What are you busy with?
I don't know, but I think it's something he doesn't want to say on stream. So
Well, tell him that's the best time to do a puzzle.
that's the best time, Felipe. Apparently,
Yes, it's the best time. Clearly.
micro focus. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah.
Have you had wait? Ask her if she worked on the puzzle since then.
What'd you say, Ma?
The puzzle is still up and not done.
There's your answer.
I was hoping she would.
With all my
She finished it because the puzzle is like something's amiss. Like, the picture-
I have time to do a puzzle because I have not only indoor plants but outdoor plants, and the outdoor plants require a lot more watering because they dry out a lot more quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you.
Literally every other day.
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried about my little. I planted some bushes, and since I just haven't. Like, I know I've only been gone one night, but I didn't water everything because it rained, and then the next day it didn't rain, everything was still wet, and then I left. So now I'm really worried about my bushes.
I hope they're all right.
We went to the botanical gardens in Green Bay today, and that was a lot of fun. Me and Mom saw a lot of cool plants that we didn't even know existed.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, it was a lot more fun to go to the botanical gardens with someone that's into plants as opposed to Kenny and Dakota.
Yeah.
When we went to the reptile gardens, they couldn't care less about all of the gardens and the reptile gardens. They only wanted to see, like, oh my god, there was a huge saltwater crocodile. Like, the freaking thing is like like it would be as long as the inside of our garage.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how big they can get.
Is a real monster.
They're just dinosaurs. That's all they are.
Some scary ass shit.
Well, they got that part. They don't have that part of their DNA that they die from aging. All of them usually end up dying from other means, like some sort of disease. A lot of it is from they get too big that they can't even move their bodies and they die of starvation. But I've always wondered, like, has there ever just been an experiment where they just keep on feeding one, to see how big it can get?
Why would anybody do that?
Because it's for science and it'd be super interesting. Like there was those cult members that were trying to get together and they were gonna raise a lobster over generations and generations and help it shed its layer until they make an actual giant ass sea creature.
Is that something that lobsters have the ability to get large?
Oh yeah, so like as they age, because they also don't have that thing that they die from age, they just get bigger and bigger and molt their shell to become bigger. But at some point, they just can't break out of their shell because they're like just, I guess, too big or the shell's too tough. So there's,
What is the largest lobster or the oldest lobster ever recorded?
I don't know because like it's a scary thought, so I wonder if people are just too afraid to try it.
Well, that would be scary. Think of the pincher.
Think of the pin, and then think about like if it just got big enough to gain enough muscle to be able to walk around and do its own stuff.
He's just walking through New York City, slapping people's heads in,
I assume they would just let it out into the ocean and then it would
and then
be an actual real life sea monster.
that would be horrifying.
Yeah, that like I'm not afraid of the ocean. I'm just worried that of the stuff in the ocean that we don't know about.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
I mean, there was that this is getting to like
Most undiscovered area on Earth.
I know, and we want to go into space so damn bad for some reason. I'm like, find out what's on Earth that I can be afraid of first. What is in there? What's in the water?
Pretty soon, we're gonna find out what's in space. The government has been acknowledging the fact that there are UFOs that and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean they
The
could.
actual government has been confirming them.
It's crazy, isn't it? But like people are like, "Oh my God, aliens!" But like we don't know. Like UFO just means unidentified flying object, so we don't really know. It could just be like a phenomenon that we don't know about.
Someone knows, Taylor.
I'm
Area 51 is a situation.
I don't think Area 51 actually has anything. That's my theory. I think it's a
think that
I think
they
it's
did at
all
one point.
no, I
There's
think
no way, after all these thousands of years of aliens visiting us, that they don't have some sort of actual proof.
I think
There's no
area
way.
I think Area 51 was all just a hoax from the beginning to get to be like, oh my God, there's the secret facility. When in actuality, the secret facility is still secret because we think we've already found it.
Maybe it's just mass murdering happening in Area 51.
Maybe they're just dissecting people that get too close.
I mean, it might be.
Who knows?
You know, I mean, the government is messed up.
Yeah. There's a on not alien crazy news that we're actually about to I don't know like in the next couple months we're about to get pictures from a satellite to see our first color pictures from space. So that'll be cool.
First color pictures.
So like it's a satellite and instead of just taking like black and white photos of various things, it'll take full color pictures like a camera.
There's 100% full color pictures of space.
Well, yeah, there are, but like it's hard to explain because I thought there were two, but apparently this is like the first like actual just in space taken picture of or something.
That's not true.
I,
I
I
can send you thousands of pictures that are in color of space.
hold up, let me.
Taken in space by satellites.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I just saw it.
Well, it's inaccurate. Because space is actually very colorful and beautiful in some areas.
Isn't that weird? The most dangerous place in all of the universe.
You don't know that. Maybe the ocean is the most dangerous place.
There's no way that the ocean is more dangerous than space. Space, if I mean, same with the ocean, but like you just die if you don't have anything.
Well, you just die in the ocean too.
I mean, if you're deep, yeah, but if you just go in space,
Either
that's
way,
it.
you can breathe. You can't breathe in water. You can't breathe in space.
Yeah.
It's equally as scary. The ocean is deathless. They can't even get to the bottom of the ocean.
Isn't that scary? That's the scariest thing to me.
It's just as scary as space, dude. The space is deathless.
I think ocean is scarier to me just because of the stuff in it. Space is not as scary just because right now it's just empty for me.
It's not empty though. It's just unknown, just like the water.
Well, yeah, it's unknown, but I
Equally scary, I feel.
I feel less afraid of space because I'm not as worried about a meteorite that almost hit Earth and it was so close that it was almost like 250 million light years away.
Have you ever seen the movie Gravity? I think you have and you hated it.
Oh, it was so boring.
Oh, but think about being her. That is scary.
How many times has that happened though?
Well, Taylor, how many times have humans been in space?
A lot.
Okay, so of course it's not going to happen a handful of times.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying
Not
is
many
like
people go out and do a spacewalk.
When I mean how many times has that happened, I'm talking about in movies. It just happened too many times. I'm desensitized to it. Beavis and Butthead just had a new movie, and that happened to them.
I would like to see that movie, but it's only on Paramount Plus.
It was so funny. I love that movie.
I love Beavis and Butthead, but you know what? Kenny's old enough that he does not like Beavis and Butthead.
Of course he doesn't. He's an old man. That was it. Like when it came out, he was like, old youngins with their newfangled cartoons.
When it was out, he was in prison. Like the 90s was a wash for Kenny.
Yeah.
The 90s don't count for Kenny.
It had a lot of it had a lot of relevant humor, and it definitely went in a direction I was not expecting.
I wonder is there going to be a way for me to watch it even if I don't have Paramount Plus?
You could get Paramount Plus and do that 30-day free trial, watch it, and then cancel your subscription.
Yeah.
What
That's an idea.
what I do is I totally legally find these on not pirated websites and watch them from there.
Are we in South Dakota? Oh. A minute? We're a minute away from South Dakota.
Cool. Cool. But yeah, I just find a website that it's on, and that website is 100% legal. And it's not pirated at all, not even a little bit.
Well, why can't you?
I love how you're.
Because you
Just-
need a computer.
Well, I have a tablet.
That could work. You actually probably could use the Internet Explorer on the Xbox or PlayStation.
And I can also broadcast anything on my phone onto the TV.
True, you could probably find it. If a website like that did exist, it would probably be named something like 123 Movies or something.
Maybe you should just send me the
So subtle.
link.
I mean I can sure try, but I don't think something like that exists. I'll look at it later.
Didn't you just tell me that it did?
Well, it might. It probably does.
Are you speaking in code?
You know, the thing about speaking in code is you don't let people know that you're speaking in code.
Live.
Live. I mean, nobody actually cares. Everybody pirates shit.
Well, I don't.
Well, yeah, because you don't use the internet correctly. You still have DVR
Correctly?
correctly.
You don't use the internet correctly.
Ma, everybody's so upset about like all of these like Disney Plus, Netflix, all of them, they just have garbage on them most of the time. And when they do have something good, it's just like it's all over the place. You can never find anything. So everybody's going back to pirating stuff. It's really easy. You just kind of type in a name of something and then you say free online and look through there to see if you can find it.
Alright.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll come up on the phone, but I'll look.
Alright. I'll check it out.
Yeah. Good movie though.
Beavis and Butthead is up my alley.
Yeah.
It is my vibe.
Dad did not like it.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
He likes Beavis and Butthead, but he did not like the new movie. He said the jokes were kind of too dumb.
He's just too old for it now.
Yeah.
Tell him.
You're-
I said so.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Make sure you do.
I will.
It's from me.
I will.
He's too old to appreciate the great things in life.
Well, you watch it and you let me know what you think. Because Caesar and I liked it.
Do you appreciate Beavis and Butthead, Mom? Well, then
Yeah,
you're too old to
right.
appreciate it. To appreciate Beavis and Butthead? Oh, she's too cultured to appreciate
Oh my god, I can't believe she said she's cultured.
She is. She's a lady.
I know, but that's like the most douchebag thing to say.
Oh, Mom, he says he can't believe you said that.
Uh,
Because it's... No, I'm not gonna say that.
yeah,
to
don't
her.
say that to my grandma, to your mother. But like online, when somebody says I'm a man of culture,
It's you saying it.
I just said it online. It usually is just the most like if somebody's like, "Oh, hey, have you seen this?" and then some guy comes into the comments and goes, "I don't watch this kind of stuff because I'm a man of culture," and we're just like, "You douchebag."
It's a pretty douchebaggy thing to say, But he's referring to people online when they say that. Not you, Grandma.
Because when she
One
said,
douchebag is as bad as another. Words of wisdom right
There you go.
there.
You listening, internet?
She's Forrest Gumping us right now.
Yep. Oh boy.
There's no exception to the douchebag thing, she says.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Taylor, saying douchebag itself is totally uncultured.
I've never said I was a man of culture. I've watched all of My Little Pony.
Well, you're not wrong. Mom, he's totally not wrong. He just said, I have never admitted to be a man of culture.
I consume so much garbage media.
Oh, you're still just a little heathen, is what you are. Uncivilized and uncultured heathen.
I think I'm more cultured than Russell, though, because Russell won't even sit down and watch something bad with me for the sake of it being bad so we can make fun of it.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah. I tried to...
Remember the time we watched The Wiz?
The Wiz. Felipe, you remember The Wiz?
Yes.
Yeah.
How could I
know,
not
we're
remember the
passing right
Wiz?
by Gage.
Oh, what a terrible movie. The Big Apple.
What a great movie.
I like Michael Jackson.
The entire movie was nonsense.
I enjoyed it.
It was kind of racist, too.
Well, it is the black version of The Wizard of Oz. So, yeah, it might be a little racist.
Oh, God.
I mean, they have the white version. Why not the black version?
Oh, you gotta come on our streams more often.
Oh, yeah? Is this liquid gold or what?
Yeah. We've been talking
Liquid
for an
gold.
hour and I haven't moved anywhere on the screen.
We haven't been talking for an hour.
Have too. I called you like at about an hour, an hour 10, and it's at an hour 42 right now.
Oh, well, that's kind of rude of me.
That's fine.
I mean, not to you, to grandparents.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've been including them. I called Grandma a douchebag.
I said, Mom, that's kind of rude of me to sit here and talk on the phone while I'm in the car with you. And he goes, well, I'm including them. I called Grandma a douchebag. He's just kidding, Mom. She might be a little tired.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry then.
Well, you said, wow. You're kidding me.
What? You kennied me?
Yeah, because he always says, wow. Henry.
Wow. I'm Owen Wilson. Wow.
Kenny. Wow.
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 Oh, wow. You know what I forgot was coming out that I'm super excited for? That new Super Mario Bros. Movie. Uh-huh.
No, I'm talking to Taylor. Who's in it?
Um,
Mario.
Mario is being played by Ryan, or is it Ryan Reynolds, Felipe? No, it's not, is it?
Chris Pratt.
Oh no, it's not.
Reynolds
It's
can't pull off an Italian plumber.
it's Chris Pratt, not Ryan Reynolds.
Chris Pratt also cannot pull off an Italian plumber.
Luigi's played by I think Louis Day. I think that's his
I
name.
don't know who that is.
That was
Very
being played by.
very good actor. Bowser is being played by Jack Black.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's the greatest thing I've ever heard. Donkey Kong is being played by Seth Rogen.
That's perfect as well.
Yeah. I don't know the actor who plays Peach.
Oh, I bet it's gonna be hilarious.
Oh, I guarantee it.
I mean, Jack Black and Seth Rogen.
The question everybody is asking is Chris Pratt going to do a Mario voice or is he gonna do Chris Pratt? Is he
He
just gonna
said
talk like Chris Pratt?
He needs to
He said he made Mario normal now.
I don't know.
Mario.
It'd be really funny if he just came on screen and he was just talking normal.
Is Chris Pratt the guy from?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Chris. Yeah, he's not.
He's not Mario. It doesn't. We'll see how he does, I guess.
He's not it.
Louis Day is like the perfect Luigi, though.
What is he in?
I'm trying to think. You never saw Pacific Rim.
Nope, I don't even know what Pacific Rim is.
It's a movie Kenny would like. His name might not even be Louis Day.
That's another one of those things that could be dirty, but it's not. Like
Yeah.
Oral-B.
Yeah. Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim.
Oral-B. Hold up. I think it's Louis something. You might know him. Charlie Day. My bad.
I don't know who Charlie Day is.
Let me look what he's in. If you heard his voice, you probably would recognize him. He's got like a super nerd voice.
A super nerd voice is gonna play Luigi.
Yeah, he's
Luigi is not a super nerd. What about the Death Stare? That's not nerdy.
have you seen Horrible Bosses 2? He's in that.
No, I have not.
Okay, It's Always Sunny. He's in that.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Yep, the guy with glasses, I think.
But he's shorter than Chris Pratt.
Is he? Oh yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Well,
He's a little
it's
dude, like Larry.
it's an animated movie, so
Oh,
Is it an animated
that
movie?
changes everything.
yeah,
That changes. I didn't realize it was gonna be animated.
Yeah.
I thought it was live actors.
no. If it was live actors, the movie would not do well.
Well, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, because you wanted to
Like
see.
that one that you used to watch on the VHS tape.
Oh, that one was so bad. Oh no, that one.
Rowdy Piper on it.
No, that one was good. Yeah, I love that Mario and Luigi. I thought you meant the other Mario and Luigi movie where they go to like real life Mushroom Kingdom and Mario makes out with a red Koopa who's a big fat black lady.
Yeah, I have not seen
That one was terrible. Bowser's just a
We're
normal
talking
guy.
about just the episodes.
Yeah, I want to
The
watch
2D
those.
episodes.
Those are so good.
They are funny.
Yeah.
I bet you can find more of those episodes online.
Oh, I can. I know where to find them too.
You're awesome.
Yeah. I'm excited for that movie. I'm already imagining the shot of Bowser's castle and you just hear him rocking out and then Jack Black's voice coming in.
He's gonna make a perfect Bowser.
Decapitation
What?
from Heavy Metal or no? Full
Have,
You remember that Jack Black video game I had you play? Do you not?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that game.
Such a good game.
I want to play it again.
It's on Xbox. You could probably play it there.
Okay.
Yeah, I already it's probably in the just like in the multiple game tabs. You'll find it.
I don't even know where is the Xbox.
Uh,
Is it in my room?
I don't know,
Yeah,
probably.
It is in my room.
Decapitation.
That was pretty
I
funny.
love that game. Brutal. It's Brutal Metal, I think. Brutal Legends. That's the
Brutal
game.
Legends.
Yep.
Heavy Metal is a movie.
Yeah.
It's an animated movie. You might like it, actually.
Heavy Metal?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's kind of badass.
Badass.
Mm-hmm. To quote Jack Black. Oh, no, that wasn't Jack Black. It was, the pizza delivery guy.
I don't think.
In the Pick of Destiny.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I remember they're on the beach and he's like, man, yeah, that was badass.
Yeah. Well, I looked up heavy metal and here's just some dude fondling some girl with big boobs.
Animated?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll look into it.
You might like the movie.
It
I
looks
haven't seen it
interesting.
since- I watched it with Shane when I was a.
Heavy Metal 2000.
So when you watch it, just keep that in mind.
Okay.
See how much it warped my fragile little mind.
Yeah. Is it Heavy Metal or is it Heavy Metal 2000? Because I think there might be two movies.
Yeah, there is two movies, Heavy Metal 2000. I don't know if it's a continuation or if it's a redo. I don't know.
It looks like a redo.
Well, watch the original.
I'll watch both.
Yeah, I maybe should watch both.
You can get it on Blu-ray?
I'm sure.
Crazy.
I would get it on VHS.
I've never even heard of this. This is some old animation, man. This looks like freaking Cowboy Bebop. You would know what that is, but it's basically the anime that for people that don't like anime.
Okay.
Felipe and I were talking about that, about how like you just outright refuse to like animated things.
Who?
Felipe and I.
You refuse to?
You do. We were talking about that.
That's not true at all.
We-
I just recommended an animated movie for you to watch.
I'm saying like we recommended some anime for you, and you said no, I don't like that.
Okay, well that's not animated. That's anime.
Do you know what anime
Guys.
stands for?
Okay, but you know anime is an art style as well.
It depend. Well, anime it just means Japanese animation, and there's so many different kinds of Japanese animation.
Okay, well quit being technical because you know what I mean.
There's also Western animation, which is anime.
Mm-hmm.
You might like Cowboy Bebop, Ma, I'm telling you.
No, I don't think so.
You don't even know what it is.
Well, I think I've seen a commercial for it on Adult Swim.
There's a chance of that.
Yeah, and
Was
I
it?
don't think it was anything I was interested in.
Okay. Well, I'll keep searching then.
For what?
Everybody's got their anime.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
I,
good on that.
I'll find
on
I'll
that.
find something. I got what? I got Sue to watch some. She liked
Who
it.
is that?
Joey and Russell's grandma.
Oh, yeah. That's insane. That's funny.
She liked it.
Gross.
I mean, oh, they're moving.
I know you've been telling me that for like a year or two.
Well, no, they've sold the house now.
Oh, they sold it?
Yeah.
Who bought it? Are they going to tear
I don't know. Joey hasn't gone too far in depth, but all I know is that Dan is he got the house sold and they're gonna be moving to like Florida or something. I can't remember where. But yeah, they're going.
Well, good for her. I'm glad she's going to get away from Plankington.
Me too.
That
Me
poor
too.
dear.
Yeah. Well, I should probably get back to streaming after an hour
Yeah, and I should probably get off the phone since I'm in a car.
with other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I love you.
I love you more.
Bye.
Have a good night, babe.
You too.
Bye,
Bye.
Felipe.
Bye.
Oh, Grandma loves you.
Love you.
Okay.
Bye. Well, that lasted longer than I thought.
I love the part in the stream where you talk to your mom forever.
Me too. I liked when Taylor talked to his mom for a long time. So she said feline-like, Felipe. Cat-like.
And she also said, you're wrong too.
Well,
So-
she said you're also wrong. So can we agree that it
So we're
is
not-
cat-like?
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
What? What?
Feline-like.
Hold on. Hold on. What do you mean, no?
Did you say feline-like or did you say cat?
Cat-like.
Because I was not paying attention.
She
It
said
can be
cat-like.
cat-like, yeah.
Yes. So we are in agreement then.
Yes. But
Okay.
they're not a cat.
I mean, what is cat? It has cat
We
in it,
discussed it,
Felipe.
we're done with this already. You're like, we're all done. All wrapped up, and now we can go on to the game. And all of a sudden you're like, no!
Well, I mean, obviously you didn't understand. It's cat-like.
It's cat-like, but does that mean it's a cat? No!
It's cat enough, Felipe.
You're just stupid.
No, you're stupid. What do you mean I'm
You're
stupid?
You're just
You're
stupid.
the dumb one here. How
You're
dare
the
you?
stupid, silly one.
How dare you
I'll
not
hug your
agree
mom.
with me? I'm gonna call your mom next and have an hour conversation with her. That was fun. No, I did not expect that to go on for as long as it did, gonna be honest.
I
It's hard to hang up the phone on
didn't.
her, you know? Because it's just
I
fun
didn't.
talking to
But
her.
then when you started talking about like family relations, I was like, this is gonna be a bit.
I don't mean it to be, it just happens.
Taylor.
What?
I watch that happen. I watch you do your super
I
over
think
the thing.
I think I'm gonna beat this. Ah, bitch.
You're not
Oh,
streaming anymore,
no!
Taylor.
What?
You're not streaming on Discord anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why not?
I don't know.
Huh. Strange.
There we are.
I was close too.
A brawl is surely brewing.
Ooh, boo.
We probably won't go for too much longer. That took up a huge chunk of time.
I mean, we can do this boss and then we can be done. I have to go to work tomorrow, so.
Yeah, I figured it was a work day. What do you want to stream again?
Good question. I don't know.
Sometime this weekend or no?
I am off this weekend. Yeah, we can.
Okay. Maybe we'll beat Cuphead. I have no idea.
I mean, we still
Sounds
have
like a
the
lot of
DLC
work.
to get to. We still have the DLC, and we don't know how hard that's gonna be.
We played the first couple bosses. We never did beat the spider, did
Yeah,
we?
but we only beat one of them, though.
Oh, we beat 2, didn't we?
Well, I wouldn't really say the other ones are just bosses. I feel like those are more bonus things. They are bosses, but it's not like game progress to end the DLC.
Really?
Unless it is the horseman.
Yeah, oh no, that would it might be. We might have to get something from him.
Yeah, I might. But from my assumption, I think he's just a bonus thing.
Maybe.
So.
Ah, this fucking fire. By then I should hopefully figure out this problem with my I almost said my OnlyFans.
What are you gonna say?
No, not my OnlyFans. The problem with that is that I just don't have a picture big enough for my penis.
It's small enough for your penis.
Shut up. It doesn't have microscopic capabilities, I'm sorry. I don't think this is the one. Nope.
A brawl is
Too small, Taylor.
What'd you say?
It's too small, Taylor. You know how humans have only
It's an evolutionary advantage because I can run better.
You know how humans can only see some light, so they can
Oh,
only see
shut the
some
fuck
bits of
up.
color. It's the same thing with the humans.
Oh,
Ah,
that one did
Well,
not
this is
feel
not-
good. Let's just kill myself
I was gonna say that's not it.
in Minecraft. Have I sent you that
You can just
video
say
of
any
like
Cuphead.
anytime I say any crime when the FBI agent when I end it with in Minecraft?
No, but it sounds great.
It's just it's just like a second video of some dude throwing down his computer and shouting, "Stop!" So good.
Oh, Taylor, what the heck was that?
I missed the cloud. Clued. Change into a square clued. Clued. Change into a square clued.
I'm not sure how much damage this weapon does.
I
But
assume it's
I
more
think
than the
the-
tracking.
I would assume so. But
my
I
God.
think it wouldn't be as much as the roundabout one, where if you shoot forward, the projectile goes backwards.
That's true, but I don't want to do the other missions.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? They're just terrible.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Did you finish that Carnival one, or did you just give up?
I gave up.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought you finished it.
Oh fuck. Once I what other ones do I need? What, the lobber and then the roundabout, right?
The roundabout, the clobber, and the charge shot.
I don't need charge shot.
I mean, I thought you were just listing off things that could get. Sorry.
No, I'm talking about like it boss related because I don't think I would ever use the lobber not in this fight.
I'm not sure what else is there.
I know there's Queen Bee, but I think this red thing can just take care of that just like it has for everything else.
Yeah.
Who the hell would not have the frickin' smoke grenade trinket on?
Masochists. Taylor.
How was I? That's not my fault. Oh God.
That last one was so close.
I know. Oh! Oh! I forgot about this one. He broke my thing! Oh,
Oh.
I might need the lobber. Alright. Let's do the fun house.
Here goes.
How that not did damage, I'll have no idea, but thank God it didn't. Oh, you bastards. Well, I don't think this is the one. You said you hate the fun house more.
Yeah, I hate this one.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And he just assassinated you.
Yeah, this one is pretty terrible, isn't it? You bastard.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh. Oh,
Same
oh,
one.
No.
Same one.
And begin.
Are these not ones you can hit? The lips?
Hold on. I don't think they're pink. I think they're just red.
No, those are pink. But they're not, I don't think they're the correct shade of pink. Oh! He almost did it again.
Oh.
Yeah, this level is pretty terrible. Can I kill this thing? There we go. I thought they were, like, invincible. We gotta watch that, by the way, you and I.
At the show.
Yep.
Is it getting a season 2, or is it Amazon
no,
Prime
it's-
is terrible and doesn't give?
Oh no, it's getting a season 2. I think. I hope it is. They barely got like to any of the rest of the comic.
I mean, it could be like Netflix, which cancels
Everything. That's good.
Gold. Yeah.
Oh, I did it again. That same one
Oh,
killed me
Taylor.
last time. Netflix is so weird because they'll be like, "Oh, you guys like this? I guess we'll cancel it." But then like their one anime adaptation, it goes bad, and they're like, "You guys don't like anything." It's so weird. Nobody wants anime
Fantasy?
live action adaptations. If this One Piece
Oh,
one
yeah,
fails,
totally.
Felipe, then I can guarantee you that all anime adaptations from now on are never going to be good. You just can't do them right because they're not meant to be live action, you know?
It's going to be awful.
I mean, they've fucking done Bleach, they did Death Note, they did Cowboy Bebop. If the only other one that they could do is Naruto, and that would not translate well. You know what I mean?
I do. Well, the Bleach one kind of. I heard Bleach is not good. So,
What, the show?
yeah.
Russell loves that show. And I thought it was okay. I got
I thought
bored
you
after a
completely
little
said
bit.
it's not a great anime. I thought you.
No,
I
the
thought you said
live
you
action.
did not like it. Oh.
Like it, the live action is bad. I don't think the anime is necessarily that bad, but I don't like it. I just thought it was boring. It had okay characters, but other than that, it was just boring to me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Nice try, bastard. Hey, I did it.
Yay! More money.
Did I get a coin in that at all? Thank God.
Yeah, you did.
I was like, did I just forget to pick up coins? Because I don't feel like I picked up coins.
No, you did. I was like, wait a minute, did you?
Yeah, that would have been embarrassing. Now I can buy
Oh, and
shit,
both-
Felipe.
Yay! That would have been both funny and embarrassing.
I need the roundabout, don't I?
The roundabout and you said the lobber.
Roundabout. I don't need the...
I'll be right back, Taylor.
Okay.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Oopsie.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh! I just got on the edge of that cloud just barely. So I told you I read all of Dr. Stone online, right?
Yeah, so you said it was awful and you don't like it.
Oh boy, you like that show, don't you?
I haven't watched it.
It's a good show. Season 3 is supposed to come out soon. It's good until the very end, and that's so sad, you know? Oh my god.
Oh, Taylor.
I'm not even hitting him right now. Do you want to know why it's bad, or do you not want to be spoiled?
Here's a real
That is actually something I should watch.
Okay,
was
then I
gonna
won't. I won't say anything then. As opposed to what, Felipe? One Piece? I knew it.
Listen, I gotta rewatch BoJack Horseman for like the 50th
Dude, just watch One Piece. Please, I beg you.
At this At this point, I'm just torturing you, and I'm fine with that.
So I don't need. So I'm doing this to save my money or save my wallet because I've been spending a lot of money on manga. Um. So yeah. So I've read all of One Punch Man that's out, and I've caught up to My Hero Academia, but I'm still gonna get those books regardless. And then I've read all of Doctor Stone, and maybe one day I'll get the rest of those, but I don't. I've seen the end of the books now, so I don't feel as inclined to buy them, you know. And
I know what you mean.
that's why I did it. But I'm gonna get My Hero because I want it, and I'm gonna read One Piece in the books because I don't want to catch up to the anime quite yet, you know.
I thought you already did.
No, I
I
didn't.
thought you were ahead of the anime.
No, I've been just reading them a little bit when I have the books. I'm ahead of the My Hero
Hmm.
because it's taken forever to come out. And then yeah, I caught up on One Punch Man, and I'm now where everything gets very crazy, and oh boy, does it get crazy. Yep. So
What do you want me to say? Ooh boy.
I don't know, just something,
Yeah.
I guess.
What am I supposed to be like? Yup, that's crazy.
It's pretty crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, that one wasn't even my fault. So bad at this one. I told you the dragon was gonna kick my ass.
You said it was gonna be Hildebert.
No, Hildeberg is nothing. She's nothing! How exactly am I supposed to have sex with this dragon? It's not even the bit attractive.
Somebody found it attractive though.
Oh, everybody finds everything attractive. And that's upsetting.
Oh, just so.
I did
goddamn
it too
horny.
early. I was trying to be all epic and cool, and I did it too early. I was doing better with the red thing, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's just a thought. I thought because
I need it for the
that's how
last
I-
one, but I think I'll switch out my epic lightning bolts for the red thing.
A great slam and then some. Here goes.
let's see, do this.
I have to concentrate real hard. Oh shit. I gotta stop talking.
Too hard.
Uh,
A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
I just want to go back to reading fan fiction already.
I just want to go back to.
What?
I just want to read all the hentai, please.
No. No, I don't do that. I'm not a degenerate.
You read hentai still, though.
No. What makes you
Yes.
say that?
You told me that there was a hentai where it was just you read it not just for the porn, but because it was interesting. So you still read hentai,
When was
not
this?
for the purposes. You talked about we were discussing like works and stuff, and you're like, oh, I read this really corny one, but it was interesting. One of the characters' abilities was that she was decent at everything. She wasn't spectacular, but she was decent.
No, that was the fucking
Um,
when I was using Audible. And I didn't
Was
know
it?
it was a sex one when I started it up. And
because
then
I
they
thought
got
that was
to a sex.
explicitly a quirk thing.
What?
Because you said that was a My Hero hentai fanfiction thing.
Wait, what are you? No, that was just no. What? No, you're getting things mixed up. That was an Audible book I read.
Oh yeah.
What? No, I'm being
There was
serious.
fully an audio. Don't expose me like this, sir.
No, I'm being serious. Like the girl that was good at everything, but not the best at everything. That was an Audible book. I'm being super serial. But yes, that was an Audible book. And fan fiction is not hentai, Felipe. Okay.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying you read hentai fanfiction.
I mean, it's what else is hentai but fan fiction?
Hentai?
Yeah.
Hentai itself is just porn. Hentai fanfiction is fanfiction but with porn. You gotta specify.
It's fan fiction, Felipe.
Fan-
It all has porn.
Fanfiction in general does not just have porn. It's
Yes,
just
Felipe. Only the good ones.
Fanfiction doesn't necessarily. Fanfiction just doesn't necessarily need porn. Fanfiction is just
It
what you
usually
want the
has
characters
porn.
to do. It usually has porn, but doesn't necessarily need.
It's actually, Felipe,
has
it's called
porn.
smut in the fanfiction community. I'll thank you to refer to as such. Or lemons. We use lemons. What? Don't laugh at me.
I mean, the first fanfiction work did not have porn. I don't think.
You don't
no,
know
it,
that.
Well,
You do not know
fucking-
that. You cannot say that for a certain fact.
I'm wrong because Dante's Inferno is. I'm pretty sure one of the first fanfictions.
Yeah.
Good book.
Ever
I
heard
enjoyed
of ever heard of the birth of Jesus Christ? Yeah.
My fanfiction.
Mine. The
In my
first fan
faction, I was there, and I was.
And just before they crucified Jesus, I swooped in on my dragon and I saved him. And he's like, "Wow, you're so cool." And I'm like, "Yeah, I am." And then he had a confession to make, and it turns out he was actually a tomboy girl, and it was super cool. And he said I was, or she said I was hot. Shit, typo. My face hurts. That was too funny.
The world's first book of fanfic appeared in 1952. The Enchanted Duplicate by Walt Wallace and Bob Shaw,
What's it based off of?
based on Bunyan's The Pilgrim's Progress, which
I've
What?
never heard of that anime.
Pilgrim's Progress.
What actually is that? Did some dude get really horny for bunions and he's like, "Oh yeah."
The Pilgrim's Progress from this world to that which is. Oh, that's like the first two pages. I'm sorry.
The first what?
That was like I was reading like an excerpt from the story, not a summarization.
Oh, well, that concerns me even more now.
Is a Christian allegory, meaning the two levels of significance. On the surface level, the story follows a man named Christian as he leaves the city of destruction
Christian.
and journeys to a place called the Celestial City,
This sounds like
encountering all sorts
Christian.
of roadblocks and fearsome creatures along the way. It's Christian. So this is about. It's basically Dante's Inferno, just a weird one.
Huh.
It's not Dante's Inferno.
Strange.
Why isn't Dante's Inferno a fan fiction? Because that's what it is.
I think because it's like a religious story, isn't it? So they don't really
I
put the
mean,
title of
well, it's because
what what
because
is
the
a
main
fan
character
fiction? Isn't Harry Potter just its own fan fiction?
because because Dante himself is the author of the book, putting himself in like the biblical afterlife.
Well, I mean, don't you
he's
think
also
J.K. Rowling's like, I wish I was a little English boy with magic powers?
and he's also talking to his fan favorite Virgil, his fan favorite author Virgil.
Well, yeah,
So-
but I mean, like, now you're getting into self-inserts, which are not good fan fictions.
It's still fan fiction. Well, you just classified it right there. It's still fan fiction.
Yeah, I guess, but is it the first? I mean, what really
well-
classifies a fan fiction? Is it
What?
like is a fan fiction a different? Because if
Fiction written by a fan and featuring characters from a particular TV series, movie, etc.
I'm a fan of
So,
hell,
yes.
dude. I wrote this book called Dante's
Well, I mean-
Inferno.
Well, I mean, it's not just hell. It's more or less based on the Bible, because it's not just the hell. People forget about Dante going to the 7 layers of heaven or whatever it's called.
I don't think they're called the
uh,
7 layers of heaven.
What was it called? I
7
know.
layers of heaven. Oh, Felipe.
I know. What else? Okay, Taylor, what would you give me for?
They're
The
called.
layers of
It's called
heaven.
heaven, bro. And if anything,
But what about-
if hell has the 7 layers of heaven or of hell, then heaven probably has like the inner circles of heaven, because they have to be contradictory.
The book is called Paradiso. Let me see.
Speak up.
Dante. Okay, they're spheres, so instead of rings, they're spheres.
Yeah, I told you, you got to be contradictory.
The Moon, Mercury, Venus, the Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, the fixed stars, and the premium mobile.
That means something to me. As a Christian.
Would you care to elaborate on all the spheres of heaven, Taylor?
Anyway, let's not go into the specifics of what exactly the first what was the conversation anyways? What were we talking about?
We're talking about fan fiction.
Oh no, we were
and
talking
how
about
you're
hentai
like,
and we somehow
well,
got to
technically
Christianity.
speaking, Dante's Inferno wouldn't really be classified as a fan
didn't
fiction,
say
even
that.
though it is. Well, you were arguing. You were like, well, what is a fan fiction?
Well, that's
Which is
because
being
I
contradictory
legitimately
to the
didn't
point
know.
of
Because like, would it be considered a fan fiction? I just thought it was a story.
it's a fan fiction.
Like I didn't
because-
think it would be considered a fan fiction.
So you were argued against me that it probably wasn't a fan fiction.
Because I didn't think that was the correct term. I just thought it was a story, just like any other book. Because at that point, like, what isn't a fan fiction?
I mean,
Tell me I'm wrong. Like, that,
Uh,
it feels weird to classify that story as a fan fiction when it just feels like its
No.
own story.
I feel like it's a self-insert fan fiction because that's what it is.
Oh my god, I can't believe that one hit me. A self-insert.
I told you.
I know,
It's
but
Dante,
it's so...
the author.
What is the author doing if not putting himself in that situation to think about what the characters would do, you know?
I guess.
Like, you
Yeah.
don't think George R. R. Martin didn't want to have a couple furry feet and, you know, be 2 feet shorter than he is?
But is it explicitly just George R. R. Martin? Does the story say George R. R. Martin woke up and whatever?
Dude, I think Dante was just a good name for this character in the book.
Even though it explicitly said that I, Dante Alighieri.
What?
That's the author of Dante's Inferno, Dante Alighieri.
So just because just because the author shares the same name with the character, it immediately becomes a fan fiction?
He writes it himself that it's based off himself.
I know, but like I'm just saying, like that's what I was getting at. I didn't know if it counted as a fan fiction.
You're being like, if the character's describing himself as the author, it doesn't really mean he's the author.
It doesn't necessarily have to. It just might mean he thinks it's a good name.
He explicitly said that
This
was
this
him.
instance, this one instance, Felipe. Okay, I'm sorry.
We're talking about this one instance. That's
No,
what I
we're
mean.
talking
Like,
about fan
this is
fiction
why.
in general. I didn't want to fucking. I just didn't know that Dante's Inferno was considered a fan fiction. I just thought it was its own thing.
No, it is a fan fiction.
Okay, moving on. Was that the first fan fiction?
I'm. Let's see.
Regardless, fan fiction does not need to have smut in it to be good. I just happen
That's
to
what I was
read a lot.
arguing.
What?
But this was the whole argument was. The original topic was fan fiction doesn't need smut to be fan fiction. You're like, well,
Only the
most
good
fan
ones,
fiction
'cause that was
has
a joke.
porn in it.
That was a joke. I was joking. I wasn't being serious. There's plenty of good fan
I was
fiction that I've read.
I was joshing. I was joshing. I was kidding around.
There's plenty of good fan fiction that I've read that hasn't had porn in it, but it's definitely had implied scenes and romance because everybody has to have romance in their fucking story because if you don't have a character that has a potential love interest, everybody's gonna be like, this character has no like reason for doing any of this. He can't just be his own character ever. Pisses me off.
You're still on this. You're still on this guy.
What?
You're still on Mr. Dragon.
Shut
Man.
up. I'm getting pissed. I'm getting pissed. But like, okay, why do you have to fucking force insert
I'm
this
getting
character into my
and
good
horny.
movie? Like it
I'm
doesn't.
getting
I don't.
pissed and horny.
I just don't care. I just. I don't care about. I want the real Deadpool, not this pussy shit where he's like, oh my god, I'm sacrificing myself for you, Jay. I just want him to be Deadpool. I don't care about this dumb bitch. Remember when he was gonna get with Death? Do that one. Do that one where he's just a idiot. Who's this random slut that you've inserted into my Deadpool movie? You know what I mean? Like every movie has to have a conflict of interest with a romantic individual. Very few movies do not. I can only think of one right now. Can you think of any, Felipe?
I'm sorry, I'm looking up what the first recorded fan fiction.
Oh my god. Wasn't it Dante's Inferno?
You asked me. As far as I'm aware, it's Dante's Inferno. That's a book made in the 1400s.
By some really fucked up guy who really wanted to go to hell and fight
And
Satan.
heaven, the spheres of heaven. Don't forget about the heaven part.
Nobody cares about heaven. It's the hell that they want. Why do you think they only made the video game on hell, Felipe? Because that's the only interesting part. What do you think happens in heaven? Nothing, because it's boring. It's just full
God
of old
is
greasy
like
people.
50 rings.
That's it.
God has like 50 rings with eyes all over them and wings.
I like.
No. Those are the angels. God is just an ethereal being that cannot be comprehended by Dante Alighieri.
Park.
Um,
some of the angels have been telling me that you're trying to build weapons of mass destruction to fight the Earth. Is that true? No, guy. If I was building weapons of mass destructions, I would label them as weapons of mass destructions. Or no, he says,
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't be making weapons of mass destructions. If anything, I disguise them as something stupid, like a chocolate chip factory or something, and in the background it's just a giant chocolate chip factory. And God's like, okay, I was just checking. So funny. Love South Park.
Good stuff, guys.
I like Konosuba's take on heaven.
That is.
She, at the beginning of the show when he dies, she's like, you can either be reincarnated in the next life or go to heaven, but just a word to the wise, you probably don't want to go to heaven, you know, it's just like, there's nothing to do there, you just stand around in fields for the end of time, it's just full of old people, no sex, no video games, no anime. Just full of old people. Oh, it's so good. I love that show so much. Cause that's one of the comedy like harem shows that everybody can just agree is just a good show. Cause it doesn't take itself seriously, and that's what makes it good. Just funny for being funny. And it's written really well. Probably one of my favorites.
Is the first self-transfer advantage.
Fuck! What'd you say?
Ignore me.
I can't hear you. You're very quiet all of a sudden, Felipe.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go.
He left.
Here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
Oh.
A great slam and then
Welcome back. Welcome back. Hello? Felipe.
I don't care about 1969 Star Trek porn. I want to know what the first in self-insert fan fiction is.
This is... I'm getting a cramp in my thumb and I'm angry and my shoes fell off and they pushed me down and cut me all over.
Oh, Donovan. What else did you do? I love how people fought over his dead body. People were like, I own him. No, I own him.
Why? What? Hold on.
Okay, so what? Okay, so do you want to know like the story, or do you want me to give you the summary?
Give me the summary.
The summary is, again, Dante was expelled from his original home because he wrote a work that was not kosher for the time in the place. So he went to a different place.
And then I fucked the
and
child.
And they were okay with his works. They were okay with his works because, you know, they were just fine with it. When he died, people realized how the place he was from realized how famous he was. So they were like, "Hey, can we have that guy back? We want to be known of, you know,
That's
we want
fucked.
his dead body to be here." And the other guy was like, "No, he died here. So, you know,
We already
he's gonna be
buried him,
here."
and they're like, we'll get him back up here. What are you doing?
Well,
He's only a little
we'll
bit
just bring
decayed.
him over. We'll just bring him over.
He's only a little bit decayed, don't worry. This is... I'm...
God, history is just
Oh!
funny.
a great slam and then
The Human.
it's on.
This sucks. I hate this. I'm getting a headache, Felipe.
Oh.
What?
So he died in 1321. A group of people went to get his bones to back in the hometown in 1513.
That's
uh,
absurd. There's no
but,
bones left. There's just dust.
But the like caretakers of the graveyard were kind of spiteful, so they hid his body in a wall in their monastery.
Dude. Dude. What? What? That there 1,000. What was that? 2,000 years difference?
No, it's 1321
And
to
then you said
1513.
1530.
1513. That's not a 500 years difference.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
That's like
Math.
a little less than 300 years.
Oh, math,
But
you crazy
nevertheless-
B word.
But nevertheless,
That's really funny.
funny.
Oh, there's two. Felipe. It's
Oh.
too much.
Oh.
There's too much. It's too much. How did you beat this guy?
Because heckin' that thing wasn't the crack shot wasn't a thing. I used the roundabouts for those for
I
the
know, but like they
parkour.
just keep on hitting the bubbles, and then the bubbles spawn things.
I know. I just did it. I don't know what else you want me to say.
Come do it for me.
That's a lot of work.
It's not though. All you have to do is
God,
grab the
I,
controller.
I love history
Grab it
so
from
much.
my hand. Well, that we learn something new every day, don't we?
Like, I'm not sure if he's buried.
Is he still in the wall?
It's-
I'm in your wall. I really hope he's still in the wall.
Ooh, I'm the ghost of Dante Alighieri. Who? What?
I like that I like that idea that's been going around that like I know we got like 17th century ghosts like Victorian age and shit, but what happens when like ghosts from from like 2008 start haunting people? Just like baseball caps and shit. That idea is
Oh, okay.
really
So
funny to me.
his body is buried, thank goodness. But
Good.
damn. uh,
Thank good. Anyways, thank God. Thank God he got a proper burial. After, you know, 500 years.
years, but thanks.
Anyways, we were on fan fiction for some reason.
We were.
What were we talking about? Something about
How all
hentai.
fanfiction doesn't need one. Yeah, how all fanfiction doesn't need an
It doesn't need
entire porn.
smut to be good. But it just so happens that a lot of it happens to have smut because a lot of it is just anime that I read. Usually the cartoon ones are the ones that get all of the smut for some reason. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's not fair. The cloud should not move while I'm doing this. I'm losing my mind. I knew it was
can
gonna be
tell.
the dragon. Please, please stop. I'm just gonna reset. That's fine. Oh. I don't even know if this live stream's gonna be that good. That's the thing. I know I'll have to splice it up and. Well, no, because it keeps on like my frames keep dropping.
Ah.
So there's a chance this might just be a completely audio one. Which I guess is fine, but you know. Okay, I'm gonna do this on One Life, Felipe. Watch my gamer skills come. Come. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
Oh. Every time, dude. What did I do? What?
You know how risky it is to use your power.
Yes, but I need to. Reset.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
That's a reset.
Good day for a throwback.
Cool. I've dropped 28% of my frames 16 times in the past 2 minutes.
Awesome.
And I don't know why, because it was fine a little while ago. Also, what kind of dragon shoots meteors?
Uh,
A dumb
cool
one, that's
ones.
what. Oh. Where are the other heads?
His body.
What?
And his body.
In his body. I did it too soon. Damage wasted. Felipe, I gotta ask you a question. Do you think romance always makes a story better?
It can, if used
But
properly.
do you think
But that's
it
the
does
same.
all the time?
But that's no. Like I said, it can if used properly. But that's the same with any, I guess, trope slash
Where am I?
plot. That's the same thing for any plot, trope, anything relating to any media. Just because it has romance doesn't mean automatically makes it better.
Well, I mean, Hollywood seems to think so. There's never, there's rarely ever a movie that doesn't have romance in it, you know? Why is
You're not
that?
wrong.
Why should, why do you have to enter, I said it already with Deadpool, but like, why do I care about this stupid bitch? I just want to see the funny man kill people.
A brawl is
Why is romance such a common thing?
It really is. Is it because it's relatable? Because everybody
Whether
wants to find
platonic
somebody?
or well, I mean, that's true. I mean, everybody wants to find love with somebody. Everybody wants to be like, well, I can be that guy,
Yeah, but like,
even
what
though
about?
it's Deadpool.
Okay, so here's a better
Even
example
though
besides Deadpool, because Deadpool, he had reasons. It makes sense. What about a movie like The Meg? What possible reason could you have for inserting your stupid B plot into it about romance?
the Meg is giant shark, right?
That The Meg is the giant shark one, yes.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't make
It's
sense,
just
does it?
no, it doesn't. But the only reason they put it in is because
They didn't
there's a
have
love
anything
plot
else
in
to
there.
pad out the movie.
It's yeah, that's another reason. It's because it's the Meg. I'm
My
not
favorite.
saying you could.
I would love to have just conversations with the people that make these movies to see what's going through their heads when they look at their movie reviews and be like, oh yeah, the movie was pretty alright except for the part where they added the stupid plot for no reason. I just want to know what they say about that and like, why do you continue to do it if you know that people hate it? Is it on purpose because you know as long as there's something to complain about, they won't complain about the rest of the movie because there's always got to be something to complain about? I just don't get it. Why can't you just make something that's good? Just all the way. Anyways, I've ranted. I've gotten it out. What's going on with you, Felipe?
Watching attempt this boss.
Yep. Oh, please.
Why?
Why?
do you
No. 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 Oh, I did it too early again. Oh, God. We could have played Bennett Foddy.
Could have. I offered, and you're like, nah.
Well, yeah, but I didn't think you'd say Cuphead. I thought for sure you would have picked Hollow Knight.
Well, like I said, the new DLC just came out, so this is like a perfect opportunity.
Yeah, I guess it is. Ooh, blue, 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 look at us. We got a stupid fucking power. What do you think is the most useless power?
Useless power?
Useless power.
I mean, that could be anything.
Okay, let's talk about what exists.
Because if you just say useless power, I could be like, uh,
Um, Go ahead.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now,
I said go ahead.
I know. I'm trying to think of some.
Okay.
You impatient bitch.
You know what
If
show you
you're
might
being
like?
bought, I think.
You might like The Boys.
What? I know what The Boys is about.
good day for
I've been thinking about looking into it.
I've watched season 1 and 2, and I thought it was pretty good, and then I didn't want to go back to season 3.
That's the one where heckin' the superheroes are really bad.
Oh yeah, you mean
Not
how
like-
like Homelander is a genocidal lunatic?
Yeah, yeah.
The
Not like bad as in performance, but bad as in morals.
I mean, the
And,
beginning starts with the main character's wife getting hit by the Speed character at full force and exploding into a bloody mist. So yes. It's weird because it's like the most realistic depiction of what real life would be if people had superpowers. It's interesting.
I mean, I'm glad someone did something like that because it's too, like, nobody's gonna be Superman. Nobody's gonna be Batman.
I hate most
Of
of
course,
the
there are
people
gonna
in
be
that
some
show.
people.
Like, the
You hate
government
those
is
people?
just awful. It's so bad. Like, you can only be a hero if you're like signed up under the agency, and immediately it's like the only way you can be a hero is if we make like 13 movies about your origin and a whole toy line. And if you're registered as not a hero and you're doing hero work, then we're gonna literally kill you. We're gonna send our legal killer out to get you, and you will die because you cannot. You cannot. I'm trying so hard not to spoil things because there's so many fucking things in that show, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's like just, you know, the good guys are the bad guys are the good guys kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, everybody in that show is fucking terrible people, but except for like one person.
I mean, everybody's terrible in some
Yeah.
aspects.
It's interesting how they use some of the powers, though, in terms of, like, what would actually happen in real life. Like, there's this dude who has super regeneration that basically, like, he'll meet just random dudes at a hotel who want to cut off an arm or a leg but don't want to, like, actually hurt anybody, so they pay him money to do it.
Ah.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, wow, that's actually, like, exactly what would happen. It's kind of weird. It's definitely interesting. It's a different take. They did a death battle on Homelander versus Omni-Man, and that was pretty entertaining.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pretty good, and oh boy, was it a unbalanced battle.
I really don't know
Either.
what each does.
What, both of them?
Yeah, I don't know either. I would assume Omni-Man from what I've seen.
Yeah, think of Homelander as the bullshit Superman who like has never been pushed in his life and takes the easy street because nobody is as powerful as him. And then think of and then Omni-Man would be the Superman who like has honed his abilities to the absolute max to become the ultimate warrior.
Ah, I
Yeah,
see.
so you're putting up a Superman who has never had a hard time in his life versus a Superman who is trained every single day to become the most dangerous creature in the universe. Oh, we gotta watch Invincible. When do you want to do that? Instead of streaming this weekend, do you want to do that?
We can.
Okay, because that'll give me time to figure out my Streamlabs thing. I'm gonna see if I can contact somebody and get them to like set up my shit so it actually works.
Not this weekend you're talking, right? Because it's not going to be available this weekend.
Well, whenever you're free next, I'm saying. Like next time
Yeah,
you're free
okay.
instead of streaming, which you're more likely to free if we're not streaming. Then let's watch Invincible. I'll pull it up. You have a
That's fine.
2.7 account?
No, I don't.
Okay, we might just have to do it over Discord then. But I got Nitro, so I think we're good. Dude, it gets me every time. Okay, I can do this, Felipe. Watch my epic gamer skill.
I am watching.
Don't watch anymore. Okay, this is the one. This is the one, Felipe. Because I am epic. I'm not gonna blink at all. Don't even speak. This isn't the one. Next one is the one. This is it. For sure this is it. There's no way I don't beat it this time. Oh, that was a mistake.
Oh, Taylor.
Restart. This one for sure. 40th time's the charm. Here we go. Here we go.
What's that thing from SpongeBob? Tomorrow for sure.
Tomorrow for sure. Eventually.
Tomorrow.
That one's been going on iFunny a lot, is that meme.
The diaper meme. It's a good meme.
It's a good meme. It's definitely
feel-
overused though.
Definitely.
Oh, this is it. We got it this time. I am Lord. Lord.
Taylor.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Oh, Taylor.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I've still got 2 lives. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mojo Jojo. Oh, God. Okay.
Oh, Taylor.
Okay. No, we're good. No. He wasn't done with his animation. That's not fair. I didn't notice, but he's doing that twiddly thing with his wings and not his fingers. Have you noticed that?
Wait a second.
Here,
No,
I'll show.
but
Yeah, watch. I'll just retry.
What the heck?
Yeah, I've never I've been seeing it for a fraction. Like I'm like, wait, isn't that his claws right there? What's going on? I just now saw it was his wings. I don't like that. And now I can jack off 4 dicks. Oh. Okay. Last try. This is it. All the marbles. If I. Oh, my head itches. Okay, that didn't count because the back of my neck itched like crazy. If I lose this one, I delete my account. Quote me, Felipe. I'll delete my account.
You'll delete your account. Got it.
Ooh, that's not good. He almost got me again. Here we go. Ugh. Come here. Oh god. Oh god.
You'll delete your
No,
account.
no. It's fine. Shut up. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Shh. Shh. Silence. I need silence.
You'll delete your account. I like how you're slowly evolving.
What do you mean?
You went from just like regular to cha-cha-cha. You're evolving into the scat man is what I'm saying.
No. No, it's too hard. It's too hard. No.
So Taylor, okay,
Ow. What?
you can go one more time, but I have to go to bed after that.
No. I said I'd delete my account, so. Goodbye, iFunny, forever.
Finally, Jesus.
Yeah. I have to beat him sometime. My legs hurt from tensing. One more time. We got this. We can do it, Felipe. This is it. We did your twiddly fingers. Let's go. I can smell his defeat. Smells like ass. Okay. My eyes hurt so bad right now. I didn't blink that entire last round, I don't think. You know what's sad about this?
What?
I'm not even overplaying this. I just make these sounds whenever I get annoyed at a video game by myself. And with you. You've heard me make these noises.
I have firsthand heard you
Oh,
make
God.
these random.
And I started doing it as a joke, just like how I started saying like, oh, my guy is a joke, but now it's just part of what I do.
Heckin', your mom has rubbed off some of her vocabulary
Oh,
to me. Whenever she says, get away from me. I
Yeah.
can't.
yeah. Okay. Eyes on the prize. Fuck, he broke my
Taking out
thing.
eye contact.
No. I'd rather play Blasphemous and fight the cheese lady 500 times than fight this fucker.
No, not the cheese lady. Heckin',
Yes, the cheese lady.
the staff skeleton.
Fuck the staff skeleton. Cheese lady was way harder.
With the pokey stick.
Because at least he had mechanics. She just said, shoot me, and I will never get staggered. Oh, that's it. I can't do it. Fuck this game. It's a bad game. The art style shit. Who would ever go back to this time?
You mean Rubber Hose 1920s time?
Yeah, I'm done with this garbage. Goodbye. Leave. All of you get out of here. Unsubscribe. I don't want to see you anymore. I'm never playing this game again. Ever. Well, while I was raging, I missed a follow from Chaotic Gremlin, apparently.
I don't know, not the chaotic gremlin.
I gotta get a fucking notification noise, because I keep on missing a bunch of these, you know?
I thought you already had.
No,
I thought you already had one.
I have things, but I don't have a noise for it.
Oh.
I just gotta put like